like snozberries. What's behind the snozberry? We are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of dreams.
My mother never raised me to follow. But for many years I followed laws inside this landscape that never wanted me to go beyond the fields they control. This storm wasn't caused by me. It was divine order. The universe is running its course. The poetry of the earth is never dead.
So you're looking for feedback on your music. That's great. Awesome. I got you. You want me to lie to you? Wrong show. Here's how brutally honest feedback actually works. You submit your music for free. If it's fire, I'll tell you. But if it's trash, I may not necessarily use that word, but within the first 30 seconds, I'll give you the same listening respect that I would any song that pops up on shuffle. However, if you want the full breakdown that includes mixing notes, structure, energy, and maybe just general marketing direction, we do provide a skip the line feature with a few different tiers. Look, I'm not here to stroke your ego, and I'm definitely not here to glaze your music. I'm here to help you get better. We not your friend group. We not gonna lie to you. Damn. We do want to see you win. So if you want feedback from somebody who's been doing this for over 20 years, as well as the DIYer musician community, submit your music. I dare you. So you're looking for feedback on your music. That's great. Awesome. I got you. You want me to lie to you? Wrong show. Here's how brutally honest feedback actually works. You submit your music for free. If it's fire, I'll tell you. But if it's trash, I may not necessarily use that word, but within the first 30 seconds, I'll give you the same listening respect that I would any song that pops up on shuffle. However, if you want the full breakdown that includes mixing notes, structure, energy, and maybe just general marketing direction, we do provide a skip the line feature with a few different tiers. Look, I'm not here to stroke your ego, and I'm definitely not here to glaze your music. I'm here to help you get better. We not your friend group. We not gonna lie to you. But we do want to see you win. So if you want feedback from somebody who's been doing this for over 20 years, as well as the DIYer musician community, submit your music. I dare you. So you. DIYers. We live. I haven't been live. So for those, I saw someone ask the question. They were like, man, they ain't been suggesting you in a news feed. You know why they ain't been suggesting me in a news feed? Because I ain't been on a news feed. I only released 2 videos in the last 3 weeks because I've been recovering, resting, recharging, getting ready for a few different events coming up. Doing some work behind the scenes, but nonetheless, we are starting it up again. This week, we are doing hibernation for sure. Putting the phone on the charger and turning it off. Please tell me this generation moves out at 18. The fuck are you talking about, Blue Dream? Blue Dream 420. The fuck are you talking about? What could you possibly be talking about right now? Did you send a text message to everybody on accident? Because what the fuck are you talking about? Anyways, I think it's crazy. I think it's wild. What is it? No, don't tell me no shit like, I was having a conversation with somebody else. Adam. Fucking Adam. You know when you don't at nobody, it look like everybody's in a conversation. Good to see y'all DIYers. Afro Butterfly. Welcome. Some of y'all gonna be joining us a little bit later because I got that video that's going out right now. Jordan Clemens, Blue Dream talking about me. Blue Dream needs to at you. Cause you know what that's like? That's like walking inside of a restaurant and being like, please tell me this is a generation to move out of fucking 18. And you say it out loud. When you don't at nobody, you say it out loud. It sounds like you talking to everybody. And here you come, Jordan, talking about some, oh, no. You talking to me. You're talking to me. Well, I couldn't tell. Because the at was so loud. It was so everybody at the at. I'm confused. That's why you got to at each other. Because I know to mind my business. I know how to mind my business in public. When you at somebody, oh, that's not for me. That ain't even for me. I mind my business. Okay. All right, Jordan. That's cool. I ain't even got to know all this information. But it's good to know that there was... I thought you randomly came in here and you was talking like... What's that skit? What's that damn skit? It was in a Living Color skit. And it was in a diner. What was the name of that damn skit? In living color diner. And it was a man in there who would just, the snacking shack. Hold on, pull this up right now. That's what you reminded me of right now.
This is gonna be great. I hear the food here is just
look at David Allen Greer in the corner. Look at him in the corner. David Allen Greer is what you sounded like to me. Dream.
Interesting.
That's you. You see that? That's you. I just walked into my live stream for the first time in a few weeks. That's you. Good
God almighty, we got some more customers in here. Y'all go.
Periodically through this skit, he yells random things.
I want to sit wherever y'all want to sit. The menus is up there by the Roach Motel. Don't sit there. That table's reserved. You must not have been in Mama's place before. Go sit where she ain't go.
I just need one random thing and we out of here.
When you go, we're gonna have to spank you. Mama gonna have to spank you. Richard Simmons was an astronaut.
That's you. That's you. That's why you do that. You gotta at somebody next time. Hold on, let me see if I can find another one of these random yells. Hold on.
Make me feel all bad like that. Mama gonna have to spank you. You keep on.
I need one more.
Say what?
I'd like
Your ain't nothing but a little.
Here we go.
Garlic make my feet stink.
Garlic make my feet stink. That's what you sounded like. But welcome here to Brutally Honest Feedback. What did you walk into? You already know this is going to be a madhouse. Garlic make my feet stink. That's what you just did. You just did that and then went about your business. That's the first thing that came to mind. Welcome to Brutally Honest Feedback. I'm your host, Curtis King. Submit your music for free, get free feedback, and get honest feedback. Feedback that'll make your feet smell like garlic has made them stink. No, feedback that you've been asking about. Is there really a garlic emoji? Garlic make my feet stink. There's a garlic emoji? Who needs to use that? In what situations do you need a garlic emoji? Welcome to Brutally Honest Feedback. What once was Critique My Beats is now called Brutally Honest Feedback. That makes no sense. I do not encourage garlic in the chat. No garlic in the chat. Nobody should ever. Let me see the garlics in the chat. Unless you're like health and wellness. Maybe that makes more sense then. My name is Curtis King. I'm your host of this series it used to be called Critique My Beats, but it's a music review series that we're now calling Brutally Honest Feedback. Brutally Honest Feedback is here for you who are not here to be lied to. Did I say thank you for that super chat? Thank you for that super chat, A minor acid. This is not for anybody that want to be lied to. That's not what we're here for. If you want to get feedback because you've been working on something and you're frustrated, you hear something, you're asking people around you and they keep glazing you. That's what the kids say. Your friends keep glazing you. Or they keep indirectly telling you that you're perfect and you know it's not perfect. They say your music sounds amazing, but they never listen to it in the car. Let us be the people that tell you what's going on if you're ready for that. Not everybody's ready for that. This audience and myself are proud to say every single damn time, we gonna tell you the truth. Who the hell are we? Well, me, first and foremost, my name is Curtis King. I'm an artist and a music producer. Been so for now 20 years plus. I've done some amazing things in this duration of my career. I have spent so much meticulous time handling every single part of the responsibilities as a DIY. That's right, as a DIYer. And so I look forward to offering you advice in anything that I offer you advice in, I've done. I guarantee you that. Anything that I offer you advice in, I've done. So the goal here is to make sure I do that. What you say? All these mother effing ads. Are they running ads on my shit? I ain't turn no ads on. Yeah, the ads automator is off. I don't know what that's all about. Garlic make my feet stink. I switched it up from in a doggo da Vita just for you, Curtis King. I switched it up from in a doggo da Vita just for you. Okay, I appreciate that. I appreciate that gesture. Yeah, it's pop-ups on my phone. That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, then we got it. We got it. Okay, so what's going on here? She changed his username since you can't say it. First of all, Ashley, I need you to not deliver that news so gleefully. It's all that glee in your voice. He changed his name. He changed his username since you can't say it. I'm gonna need you not to be so damn excited to deliver that. Like you couldn't wait to deliver that news to me, as if I could not read beyond the lines, read between the lines. You're too excited to deliver that message. He changed his username because your ass can't read it, stupid. That's crazy. That's really crazy. Happy National Women's Month. Okay, hello to that. Hey, hello to that. I come in peace. Golly. Why y'all hate me so much? Angela, why they hate me so much? Yeah, no AI music. Don't come in here with no AI music. No, thank you. No, thank you. It stinks. Garlic make your feet stink. It's cheap. Stop being cheap. Stop being cheap. But like just work on something and let us know what you're working on. If music is so hard that you got to use AI to do it, this is not the series for you. Because I'm finna light your shit up and let me find out with our AI detection system that you're using AI. Ooh, buddy, we're gonna fire your ass up. Furry B, I don't know why you feel so comfortable commenting on another man's thickness. You don't think this is something that you should have thought through? You don't think that's something you should have thought through before delivering that? You delivered that and then put a comma as if you thought about it and then proceeded on. You're not Miss Rec to you. This is weird, bucko. They jealous of your thickness. 3 C's? You don't feel excessive for the 3 C's? Thickness? Thickness? Yeah? Emphasis on C? What else starts with C, furry? Yeah, you need Zoe for the AO court. Oh, God, that's hey, man. Yeah, that just shows you. Sometimes people get around here and get a little bit too comfortable. Look, I know we've known each other for some time on this platform, but hey, I'm sorry if I've given you the wrong idea. How you gonna say that shit and then move on like some shit? Like anybody gonna call that out? That's weird. Coochie, Curtis. Coochie. You're just not making this any easier for yourself, are you? Well, I'm not going to help you. You're going to have to jump on that by yourself. Cookies? I got Fame TV. It's so good. It's so good just to see somebody normal every once in a while. Whoa. What the hell's going on with them? I mean, that's the weird way of saying they miss me because I've been missing in action. I'm here now. Had me looking crazy and none of these queens said anything. You know how you see something so shocking that you be like this? Right now, Furry B doesn't know he that crazy person in a check cashing line. Like you just want to get in here and cash your check, and then somebody that was hanging out outside asking for money, they come inside the building, and you can hear them mumbling and getting closer to you in the line. And you like, please don't come to me. 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 Furry B's literally that person. We were trying to be respectful by ignoring it, but he got a little bit too loud. And Garlic make his feet stink. He got a little bit too loud. And now it's like, hey, unless you're an auditor and expressing your first, second, or third amendment rights, could you back the fuck up, furry? Oh, I'm sorry. That's what you are right now, furry. Talking about a man's thickness. I ain't never told no man that he was thick. That's crazy. Not even jokingly. That's crazy, brother. Yeah, welcome to Brutally Honest Feedback. If you want to get your music all the way reviewed, skip the line. Skip the line. We have 2 different tiers for that, 25, 50. Obviously, 50 probably don't make sense right now until you see the line start to thicken. Ayo. But for right now, if you want to make sure we get a full feedback on your music, go ahead and hit the skip tier at 25. That's what we're here for. And you will walk away with actionable steps, detailed analysis of what you're doing. Not everybody's going to give this feedback because I think now what's happening is that reviews are starting to turn into such a circus. I started noticing a lot of reviews are becoming a circus where you're just used as content. I don't even snip these up if you think about it. I don't even snip these up. Every once in a while we have something ridiculous that happens, but boy, oh boy. Damn it, Curtis, don't encourage the furriness. Imagine me telling my wife, a man that goes by furry told me I was thick. A man, yes, amendment. A man that goes by furry told me I was thick. What's the amendment for you being furry and calling somebody thick?
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
What amendment is that? Grounds for divorce. I didn't tell her. No, wait a minute. That ain't none of my business. That's him and whoever his significant furry other is. All right, I'm done here. Let's listen to the music. This will go by either really, really fast or this will go by either really, really slow, depending on what you play for us. I hope you have bangers. I truly do. I truly do. Starting off the festivities today is someone that goes by the name of Don Julio. Get it all. No description, straight to it. Oh yeah, also last thing, if you're going to be sending in these songs, don't expect me to read an encyclopedia description about your song. We're not going to remember it, and it's not relevant if the song ain't fire. Don't tell me the Carfax on your song that you ain't even mix, unless you want some very specific advice. So, I'm secure in my thickness. Yeah, I won't be reading anything else from you today, sir. Whoa. Finna act a folio. Got that down, Julio? Finna act a folio. Shout out to Mono Leo.
I'm a Paul. If they don't like it, fuck them all.
It's getting serious on this track, man.
I'm a ball. I'ma get it all. All up on my cash, I'ma get it quick and fast. I'm a ball. If they don't like it, fuck them all. All up on my cash, I'ma get it quick and fast. I'm a ball. And I'ma get it all. All up on my cash, I'ma get it quick and fast. I'm a ball. If they don't like it, fuck them all. All up on my cash, I'ma get it quick and fast. I'm a ball. And I'ma get it all. Money long like Trey Small. Check out the bankroll. Niggas making pesos. Cheese with this queso. Boy, I'm just gon' make dough till the day I die. Smoking on this weed every day. Staying high. Bank accounts to bank 'em out. Nigga figure it out. You don't like just what I'm saying. Pussy nigga, shut it down. My dough is straight long. Doing what I want. Fuck the shit about these hoes. Buying new homes. Hold up all my paper so nigga be proud, y'all.
All right, cool. So this is the first one we got for today. So I think that your vocal mix is the big elephant in the room right now. It is way too thin for this type of production and for the vocal delivery that you chose. You chose a laid back, raspy, almost conversational, getting to it type of delivery. And the problem is your mixing is not compensating or supporting the parts where the vocal feels weak. It feels like it has no body to it, and it feels like the production is just overpowering it. It's also, the mix is also not supporting the way that you're choosing to pronounce these lyrics is making it to where a lot of the lyrics feel like congested. A lot of it feels like it's just getting over. It's just way overpowered by the beat, and the beat's not even that loud. I just think that the way that it's processed right now feels like it is heavy on saturation, and it definitely needs. Let me listen to him a little bit more. Yeah, we need some more love on the low end of these vocals, because right now it is it's more mid to high, and it just feels like it is not cutting through. Definitely needs to come up in volume too.
Put that up upon the all, everything I'm saying. All about my cash in this bitch. I ain't playing.
If you got access to the stems would definitely help, because you could turn things down around it. But I think the beat is pretty well mixed. It's just a matter of whatever you're recording on from your microphone down to the vocal processing process, the vocal chain. It is not allowing you to cut through the mix right now. It is putting a lot of weight, heavy lifting on the production itself, and you're kind of an afterthought. And I need that vocal to be more in the front of the mix. Don Julio, appreciate you starting it off. Let's get to this first skip of the day, which is from Cam Black. For those who don't know, skips are to ensure that we play your entire song, that we give you full feedback, and we'll just give you a little bit of a different type of appeal to it. One thing I will say about Don Julio, I like the rap voice. I think the rap voice is dope, but you got to be, like right now, I shouldn't say right now, over the next 3 or 4 months, your goal should be trying to find a microphone that is going to compensate for the areas your voice is not in right now. So right now you don't want, I feel like your voice, you don't want a microphone that's just bright at the top EQ wise. You want something that's gonna be able to like represent the full body of your vocals EQ wise. I would look up whatever microphone I-20 used when he was with Ludacris. You look up that microphone. Like, look for artists who have a voice similar to yours and go see the microphones that they are using, because it's probably one that an engineer made a very specific choice on. You got to be careful with your voice for sure. Cam Black, back again with this one. Oh my Lord. I took your advice from the last time and added some female vocals. I kept the first verse whisper as I feel like, but overall I think it's sounding better. Apologies if it's not mixed mastered yet. I know that's visually the preference. Just doing a quick vibe check before I decide if it's ready to send for mix and master. Appreciate the feedback as always. It looked like a whole lot more words than it actually is, but that shit looked long-winded as hell when I seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lines. I said, hey, too much. Talk like that whisper song. Oh shit, I forgot about this one. Whoa, yeah, 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 whoa. You need whatever microphone Don Julio was using, because you need more brightness. Whoa, yeah, whoa, yeah, whoa, yeah, whoa, yeah, whoa, yeah. I'm ready to slide. Open the door. We got one kid. Let's have one more. Look real. Do you get enough of whispering in my ear, bro? Do you get enough of that? You not done with that? You not done with that? Good, you know you a 10, you know you bad from head to toe. You was working all day, now I'm about to work you out the clothes. Look at that face in the mirror, pose, you ready to go? Just let me know what she say. This shit is so uncomfortable. I love when you talk to me like that. I love when you talk to me like that. I love when you talk to me like that. I love when you talk to me like that. I love when you talk to me like that. I love when you talk to me like that. There's no way. Okay, so I like the addition of the female vocal to this, but there is no way in hell your vocals got more syllabants, got more. There's no way your voice carries more syllabants than old girl's voice. Her voice got. There's no way in hell it's more resonance coming from her voice than your voice than hers. It's no way. It's no way. Like, that's part of like what makes a female voice on a record so appealing, is that you're expecting a different range. The resonance it's how you doing more than her. Her voice came in, it sounded more like grounded. It sounded more bassy, more mid. Yeah, the syllabants. You don't love when he talk to you like that, Curtis? No. XCZ, I don't. Do you love when he talks to you like that? Do you love when he talks to you like that? It's none of my business.
You like when I text you, waiting for me to undress you. Come and meet me in the restroom. Nice face, nice body, yeah.
I would even do a telephone effect on her just to accentuate that more.
Got the two from a special. Shawty got me on the ropes. She off the top rope like a wrestler. Charged up like a Tesla. I'm on froze like Esther. Penny's next to the #1 mom trophy.
I feel like I'm sitting between you and somebody else that's drunk, and you trying to like whisper through my ear to talk to her. I need y'all to be louder and just sit next to each other, because this I'm trying to sound like I'm far away, but I'm really close to the microphone. It's starting to lose its steam after a minute.
On the dresser, let's show 'em how the kids got here. You was busy on me, I was not there. Now I really gotta make it up to you. You shake it when I put a touch to you.
You just want to come sit next to her?
I'm ready to slide. Open the door, we got one key, let's have one more. Look real good, you know you a 10, you know you bad from head to toe. You was working all day, now I'm about to work you out the clothes. Look at that face in the mirror, pose, you ready to go, just let me know.
I like these vocals added.
I love when you talk to me like that. I love when you talk to me like that. I love when you talk to me like that. I love when you talk to me like that. I love when you talk to me like that. Yeah, whoa, yeah, whoa, yeah, whoa, yeah, whoa, yeah. You know I'm good with the cam, love so good, make it say damn. Mac and cheese with the yams, got me in the room going ham. That's gotta be Charlie, cause it don't.
I feel like this is the portion where you go another inflection. I think this is asking to go another inflection. I think this is where you change. If this was a music video, you got to change scenes here, and you got to change the way you like. It feels like if this was a story, the first minute and 40, you're whispering to old girl to get out the club. Now you're driving home in this new scene and new chord progression. You're driving home, and you're still whispering to her. Why are you whispering and it's just you two in the car now? When you know what I'm saying? Like progress the story as the production is progressing. I think this is asking for you now to like drop the whisper bit. Like drop the whisper bit. Now it's starting to become like, nigga, speak up. Is she gonna get it or not? That's exactly it. The first verse, we are in public. Nah, the second verse, we made it home. Well, you ain't got to whisper no more. Cause like she can hear you. You can talk like this. And she's right. She could be at the end of the room and she can hear you because of the way that the acoustics are set up. You ain't got to whisper. Why are you whispering like in the club, like inside the house? She can hear you. She can see you. She can see with the mouth she can see what you know what I'm saying? Like, I think you should be more. I think your voice should be more of a reflection of the changes that are occurring in this beat. Now it just sounds like, nigga, you just talk like this. He was setting the tone. There ain't no more tone to set. Now it's time to whip it out. Do what you got to do. The agreement is already done. In a minute, she finna be like, nigga, what? Huh? What do you want? Some butt? Like, she finna press him in a second. There's no way. There's no way you're still whispering after you got it. She said yes. She's with it. She dancing and shit. And you talking about some, if you don't mind, would you come over here? I think I got condoms in there. I'm staring at her through a window. She doesn't know I'm there. All right, now you're getting creepy. You know what? Now you're getting creepy. Why doesn't she know that you're there? You're getting ready to engage in some freaky ass action and somehow she doesn't know you're there? After you whispered all this nasty shit, she don't know you're there? Nah, bro. This shit went from a Yin Yang Twins club scene to you, the TV show You.
Somebody go
I was whispering to you, and I know that we had a connection just based upon the way that you were giggling. Now that I dropped you off at home, what you don't know is that I'm coming home with you. Look at the way that you're walking throughout this living room. I probably should whisper, but something about you just makes me want to continue to speak in this whispering voice. I hope that you don't know that I see you and that I'm here. I'm Cam Black. Oh, you like your coffee black, don't you? 3 pumps of sugar. Stir 15 times. I'm actively engaged in this pursuit. I'll be right back. She just got home. Okay. Last thoughts that I have for you. I would change and progress in this section here.
She said, do you like it like that? I said, yeah.
Because now you're getting overwhelmed by reversed keys. The drums are still in the same place, but now this is a time where I would even cut the drums and I would let this be a session where this feels like this section right here, like this right here is
Whoa, yeah. Whoa, the clothes. Look at that.
Driving home, talking all nasty.
Face in the mirror, pose, you ready to go? Just let me know.
Not
Love when you talk to me like that.
okay, you still whispering all of that shit. Okay, y'all leaving the club.
Love when you talk to me like yeah. Whoa.
Now, you know what I'm saying? Shirts off. You feel me? Like, I don't know what kind of freaky scenario you got. Shirts off. And you there. Yeah.
You know I'm good with the cam, love so good.
So you should be just talking now. Like this still feel like you still doing the whisper. You should be talking or bring the volume up of it. And then this.
Niggas say, get them heels on both your feet. Take off your bottoms with
all them reverses. Go ahead and bust now. That's what the section of the song is. That's what section of the song you in right here.
till you feel like yoga. I'm gonna stretch you out. I love to see you reach up to the ceiling, get the trigger, take the bite out of that peach. I'm ready to slide open the
Now you whispering again. Hey, you bust. And now you get a chance to just be like, ah. Why are you whispering again? I think I dirty. Why are you whispering again? Your timeline doesn't make any sense. Your timeline doesn't make any sense. He whispering because he tired. I'm tired. What'd you say? I'm tired. I'm tired. You got me pooped, babe. Yeah, that'll keep him coming back. I love the addition of the female vocal. I think it definitely adds a playful element to it. It definitely feels more engaging in the process when, instead of just you whispering to yourself. Now this definitely feels like it has a very playful back and forth to it. You start to see the demographic that you're trying to reach, see an example of themselves through it. So I think these are great additions. I just think you should be more mindful about the tones that you're going to use over the switch ups, because this is really representing a different part of the story. And you want to make sure that the story is always you being engaged as a recording artist, because these are the permanent takes. Got to make sure that happens. Definitely want to hear a mixed version before I start giving mixing notes, but you already know. You already know how I feel about it. All right, there it is. Thank you for sharing it. Aaron Odom is the next one up. Oh boy, I'm about to butcher this one. I've been rocking with you since Soul in the Long Term days. Big love from the East Coast. Much love to you. This is called Rakuro Izotome. Rakuro Izotome. Everybody's so creative. Let's hear it. I knew this finna be some animation. I don't even know nothing about anime. I knew this finna be some animation. I just do it.
I gotta stay focused in motion and mentally evolving. I focus emotions and physically dissolve them. I'm not scoping what's fiscally unimportant. I'm not stopping till I beat the game that I've been forced in. I live in fear of a straight line. I really don't care what you hear through the grapevine or who's on your dateline. I'm only influenced by great minds. I guess it's just a question of taste. I'm aiming for the stars cause I know they real. I've been living in the dark in the open field. I wasn't playing from the start, now it's overkill. Y'all was playing with my heart, now I know the spell.
Fire.
I've mastered every trash game. I'm Son Raku, brother of Moses. The rap game's young apostle, Son Ratu. I'm trying to own land so the program don't apply to me and my crew, me and my boo. Booking different trainings that we can fly to. Even when I'm whipping, I stay in the fly mood. Cause I knew the sky's truth. We in the Truman Show. That's why I'm staying with a superhuman glow. I gotta stay focused in motion and mentally evolving. I focus emotions and physically dissolve them. I'm not scoping what's fiscally unimportant. I'm not stopping till I beat the game that I've been forced in. And you know I'm taking no days off. Well, maybe on a leap year. If y'all hi-hats, I'm a deep snare. Look like linebackers while I sneak in. Now I'm reaching the finer levels, defeating.
That's what I said, Courtney.
My mind crafting these mind crafts that you don't gotta shovel. When the wine splash in a wine glass, it's probably trouble if I buy hash and it's not fresh. It's probably bubble. I'ma need a hottie and a body double. I'ma leave in a Ferrari, they probably gon' fumble. Y'all can have the Maserati, Pagani. I love you. I'ma keep riding above you. I'm just a guy that disgust you. Trying to live outside the algorithm while y'all double down the system. Crashing out about the mission, activism, opposition. Click, clack, get back. This math, stop the vision. Kill all distractions, I'm not gonna listen. I gotta stay focused in motion and mentally evolving. I focus emotions and physically dissolve them. I'm not scoping what's fiscally unimportant. I'm not stopping till I beat the game that I've been forced in. I gotta stay focused in motion and mentally evolving. I focus emotions and physically dissolve them. I'm not scoping what's fiscally unimportant. I'm not stopping till I beat the game that I've been forced in.
There it is. There it is. Shout out to Aaron Odom in the building, okay? I love this record. So, one thing I noticed that every artist should be aware of whenever they're recording new music. We stress here the necessity to not only be in key as a rapper, because every rap song has a key, a vocal key that you should be aware of to some degree. Some people are more naturally in that key without even thinking about it. But there's a key that you should absolutely be aware of so that, one, your vocals already cut through without even having to be concerned about just the mixing of it. It's a necessity to create harmony but within the music and the recording of a 2-track or whatever you're doing. That's for starters. 2, rhythmically, you got to understand where you're at, because are you really making music if you're ignoring the rhythm? As a lyricist, are you really making music if you're ignoring the rhythm? If you think of a beat as a fully functional car, right, that just needs a driver. You as the vocalist are the driver. If a car is a fully equipped vehicle, has its wheels, has its engine, it is up to you as the driver to drive it properly. Part of driving it properly is knowing the rhythms to drive it in. And I think sometimes there's certain flows where you get a driver in that seat and they slow down the beat. And it's like having a Ferrari and you're just driving it like a Kia Soul. But it's a Ferrari. I think it's important for you to know what type of driver each instrumental, which is, think of every instrumental as a car or vehicle. It's important to understand what kind of driver it's asking for. What I love about what Aaron Odom did on this one is that he's driving the vehicle with full awareness of how to drive the vehicle. The production has a very nostalgic, introspective, but mid-pace energy to it. And if you look at that car, you say, okay, that's the kind of car that you don't like. It's not the kind of car that you want to whip around crazy. You want to make sure that you stay at a nice place with this one. I think driving wise, you did that. I think you drove this rhythmically the right way, and it made everything feel like it was its own bond of sound. So the way that you locked in on this one, that's what I'm basically getting at with that analogy. The way that you locked in on this one was fire. I think there's some opportunity here for collaboration and maybe bringing some contrast, because certain times you use colors that were very similar to the actual beat itself. And it can drown you in the production at times if you're not careful. The mix, A1, but that's something to pay attention to, is that times where you're so in sync with the instrumental and the melodies that you're painting with the same colors, that's where it's good to bring in some contrast or be the contrast, whether it's like dub vocal in something a different way, whether it's bringing in a different pitch or a different tone, whether it's bringing a vocalist in to like complement what you're doing or to pad and layer what you're doing. But visuals were fire. That's all I got for you. I think all of that's dope. I think that's dope, man. I look forward to hearing more work from you, bro. That was dope. That was super dope. All right. Well, that was another skip. So y'all already know how this goes. Fair enough. For those of you that's over there terrified, scared to submit music, you getting how this thing goes? It's very straightforward. And I give you my utmost respect and attention to all your music. For a description on what the hell this is, come look at this ad real quick. So you're looking for feedback on your music. That's great. Awesome. I got you. You want me to lie to you? Wrong show. Here's how brutally honest feedback actually works. You submit your music for free. If it's fire, I'll tell you. But if it's trash, I may not necessarily use that word, but within the first 30 seconds, I'll give you the same listening respect that I would any song that pops up on shuffle. However, if you want the full breakdown that includes mixing notes, structure, energy, and maybe just general marketing direction, we do provide a skip the line feature with a few different tiers. Look, I'm not here to stroke your ego, and I'm definitely not here to glaze your music. I'm here to help you get better. We not your friend group. We not gonna lie to you. But we do want to see you win. So if you want feedback from somebody who's been doing this for over 20 years, as well as the DIYer musician community, submit your music. I dare you. Who says shiver me timbers? Whoever the heck says shiver me timbers, stop watching TV. Go outside and touch some grass. This nigga says shiver me timbers. Aren't you just creative? Aren't you? Everybody's so creative. I'm just playing. All right, next person up is AJ. AJ has a song here called Laganasa. He got a song called Lasagna. I'm just playing. Laganasa. Laganan. I'm pretty sure he'll say it in the song. This is a song called Laganasa. Means let them know in my native language. I can't pronounce none of this shit. Laganansa. In my native language, papiamento. Papiamento? What make you send all of this shit in to me for? I was going for a fun sing-along song. This ain't a fun sing-along song if I'm struggling with the pronunciation. How can it be fun sing-along if I don't know what the hell is to sing along with? I was going for a fun sing-along song that shows my personality and culture. Hey, man, I'm all here for culture. But, man, Lagananan ain't finna be Lagananan. I already hear it. I can already hear it. Laganansa. I can already hear it. Paviamento. I already hear it. That shit gonna have an Afro beat to it. I feel it. That's gonna have. Watch.
I cannot let nobody.
Laganan. Laganan.
Tell me who I am. No, no, no. You cannot let nobody else define you. No, no, no. I manifest to myself and say, oh yes, you can. Every day, you gotta put yourself in position and they will find you. Find you. Everybody hoping that I go flop. Everybody hope for the worst, I'm not. Aim for the skies, we aim for tippy top. You gotta let them know you are. But like
Moderators, could y'all relax? Rejuice and Courtney, could y'all relax? This man asked a question. He said, what rule did I break to be timed out? And y'all timed his ass out again. Stop beating people up. Moderators, stop beating people up. These might be paid customers. He might have questions. He came in here. 1 minute don't hurt. That's crazy. Hey, stop beating up the guest. The rule about questioning me. I didn't do it the second time. He in there frustrated. I gotta relax. Stop firing on people just because they walked in and they was a little bit too loud. I can tell what kind of security guards y'all will be.
Boten con la gananza, la gananza, who you are. Boten con la gananza, la gananza.
Okay, I can already tell you, based upon your mix, there's a frequency that is supremely harsh right now, and it is being boosted every time you say la gananza. Every time you the la gananza, it is so harsh. It is so harsh. It is so harsh. It is so harsh. Curtis, were you twerking, bro? That's a crazy fucking question for the guy that has to whisper to get some, and then whispers when he got some, and then whispers after he busts in a song. That's a crazy question to ask me. Back to this song though. The mix needs some subtractive EQing on some of these harsh frequencies, especially if you're going to go with the sound that is this loud. Every time you say la, that frequency is getting boosted again.
La gananza, la gananza, who you are. Boten con la gananza.
You gotta scoop that frequency out. Gotta scoop that frequency out.
La gananza, la gananza, la gananza, who you are. Boten con la gananza.
I feel like you're doing that shit on purpose. I feel like you know what's hurting the listener's ear, and you just keep on doing different versions and iterations of do that hurt your ear? I feel like you keep doing it shit on purpose. You gotta scoop that out. You gotta scoop that out if you're gonna do. This can't be fun sing along if the listener's ears are bleeding.
Vroom, 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 I drive strong. Even when life hard, you gotta take all the hits. I ain't going nowhere, I got all the Tylenol. I transform like Megatron when I activate. My confidence, it gon' resonate. The way that I walk and my chest is up. Cause you never know who you gon' meet, and they never know who you gon' be. La gananza, ta che mi ta por mena valutami. La gananza, come mi stenio niente valorami. Cube of symbol, mi te sube trapi di success. La gananza, I ain't never settling for less. La gananza, why the que represent la gananza.
Some people write hit songs. Some people force hit songs. What side of that do you think that I think that you're on?
I say it with my chest. La gananza till my last dying breath. La gananza, Curacao represent the I cannot let.
How you got your chorus in the bridge and how you got your chorus in the bridge and the verse of the bridge and the chorus and the verse and the bridge?
Nobody tell me who I am. No, no, no. You cannot let nobody else define you. No,
Much
no,
respect, Hayden Jamal.
I manifest to myself and say, oh yes, you
Thank you,
can.
A minor acid.
Every day, you gotta put yourself in position.
What's up, Pac?
Find you. Everybody hoping that I go flop. Everybody hope for the worst, I'm not. Aim for the skies, we aim for tippy top. You gotta let them know who you are. But la ganan, la ganan, la gananza. Voten con la gananza. La ganan, la ganan, la gananza. Who you are, voten con la gananza.
I just imagine you recorded this on your tippy toes. I don't know why I thought you did, but I think you recorded on your tippy toes and you was like doing like this. And you was like this when you was recording. I don't know why. I just see that visual. It's just the way that you like finding your way around the pronunciation of the words. I can tell you might be light on your feet.
La gananza. La gananza. La gananza. Who you are.
This is brainwashing now. Now we're getting to the point where it's beyond writing a hit song. Now you're just brainwashing. I was only on toes. When I'm right, I'm right. How did I know that? Nobody says la sa without being on top of their toes. Try to do that flat-footed. See, I'm flat-footed right now. Tell me the difference if you know the difference if I'm flat-footed or on my toes. Sa. Can you tell the difference? You don't even see my feet. I bet you don't. Okay, here's version 1. Lagada sa. You hit lagada. It's different notes. Lagada. You deliver everything on your tippy toes. Good job.
Voten con la gananza, la gananza, la gananza, la gananza.
You said I don't know what it mean, but it feel good. Nah, Pac, you're a freak, bro. What if that shit? What if that shit means something crazy? He says it means let them know in my native language. What if it don't mean that? What if that shit means something else? What if that shit means something else? You know how you gonna double check it?
Who you are, voten con la gananza.
Trust, it means that.
Voten con la gananza.
Source, me.
Voten con la gananza.
All right.
Voten con la gananza.
That man programmed Laganasa. I couldn't pronounce it before. But that man definitely programmed that. I don't like the way that you force this to be catchy. That's why I don't put too much emphasis when somebody says something is, it's really catchy. That you could do that the wrong way too. Pinky, 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 pank, 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 pinky, 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 pank, 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 pinky, 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 keyboard, 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 pinky, keyboard, pink, keyboard. You could do anything and make it catchy because it's literally mantras. With that said, though, I enjoy the playful delivery that you had all the way through this song. I think you have a lot of charisma, and I think the charisma is carrying through on a lot of the entertainment of this song. A lot of the charisma comes through on the entertainment of this. I do feel like the Lagarasa became to the point where it was overkill, and even though your personality has different faces throughout this song, there's different ways to layer those different faces. And I feel like some of these sections, there was a crowd section I liked a lot. Some of these sections were asking for stacks, left and right pan stacks, just to make the sound even more full. I would say this. If you were to go back and record extra layers, I want you to really think about the parts of this song that somebody would sing along with, and I want you to then to simulate that sing-along session. How do you do that? You find the most catchy part of this song, and you just layer it 2 times. Like I said, pan left, pan right, and the audience will naturally know, oh, this is the part that we're singing in unison, because you've created a chorus-like effect with it. So I would highly suggest you go back in and add layers to the points where you want the audience to also add layers. It's kind of like some subconscious suggesting that I think you could do. with your listener. So something to be conscious of as you go back through this song. Also, tame those highs, for sure. Tame those highs. It's not just a high itself. It's like a it's like right there in the middle. I don't know what frequency that is, but damn it, it's listen back to just the vocal, turn it up and see what frequency is hurting your damn ears, because damn it, he got sniped again. Oh, that's Cam. Nah, Cam ain't been happy since I told him stop all that damn. He retracted his own statement. Oh boy, I don't know, man. Hey man, I don't know, man. Some things I know, some things I don't. But I do know Laganasa. Your tongue start moving a little quicker when you on your tippy toes, don't it? What's that about? You didn't found the cheat code. That's crazy. He sure did try to add. How many times did you say that on this song? I guesstimate 72. I think you let him know. I think you've let him know what? Let him know what? Let him know what? All right, let's get to some freebies. We're staying strict to this time too, by the way. I hope you know that. We are not going to stay in here extra time. So it's not lock in a sock. No, it's lock in a sock. Wait a minute. Pause, Keish. I ain't pausing nothing. I just asked the questions around here. Do we have a chance? Do we have a choice to learn? I don't think we did. I don't think we got a choice in this. Lock in a sock. That shit crazy. All right, here we go to the freebies. I will give you at least 30 seconds to a minute if it's doing something anywhere near decent. But I warn the listeners, this is where things get a little bit more brutal. Significantly more brutal. Here's the free submissions. Still got time to go ahead and skip the line, but just know this is where things can get interesting. Cypher, maniacal. Home, oh my Lord. I'm not reading all of this. Homeboy and I recorded this song last year during the summer, but couldn't figure out how we wanted to end the track. We wanted me to do the verse. Oh, no, we're not doing that. I'm just play your song. Only way I'm gonna read this is if I can get Moesha in the room with me. Dear Curtis, homeboy and I recorded this song last year during the summer, but couldn't figure out how he wanted to end the track. He wanted me to do a verse, but I didn't want to hold him back because I'm a slow writer. Cypher is my rap homie. I'm the audio engineer who raps on occasion. Anywho, hey, if you got time to type anywho, you've written way too much. Anywho, fast forward to now, we finally found a sample for the intro and outro, and with the set of fresh ears, I mixed and mastered the track to perfection almost. Let me know what you think about the mixing. I really like what homie is saying in his verses. Every time. Every fucking time. If you type in anywho, you've been typing too long. If anywho comes up in the middle of a text message, that text is too long. Anywho, if you're texting her right now and you're thinking of adding a good old anywho, rephrase it. She's going to say no to whatever you're asking her. Anywho, what are your plans for the night? She's staying home tonight and shampooing her bald cat. Not that kitty, no, her cat is bald and it ain't got no hair, but she's shampooing it. You get the joke? Okay, I'm sorry. This song is called The End Times. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Oh, brother.
In the book of Ephesians.
If this shit sounds underground, boom bap drums, and extremely angry, and if I hear government, and if I hear, I already hear it. I already hear it.
God, I love this. We wrestle not with people, but with
the war's on the sides of the, but I swear to you.
principalities and powers, unseen things, rulers of the darkness.
The prophet has come.
You ever be so right you hate yourself?
Democracy done. The clerics, the holy men, the pastors, the nuns all gather in the last hour to discuss the fall of mankind. Before we end up running out of time, you got the king still smug, got the mystic like he predicted all this shit with his twisted sense of wisdom. Mr. Fictitious. The media's
Anywho, whoop-de-doo.
leading the masses, dropping tidbits. Time finds the targets and death creates the hit list. Well, Hades ain't silly, it's serious. Deciphered hieroglyphics, style mystics while you're deep in the pyramids. While the serpent and all of his demonic affiliates reign hell like the dragons that conquered Asclepius. Every man.
You're going to hate me for this one, Cypher Maniacal, but I'm going to tell you this. This is the underground version of mumble rap.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
What do I mean? Usually, listeners, fans of a style like this would tell you how garbage the radio is because of how it's so formulaic. It repeats the same type of sounds. It chooses the same type of beats. Nobody has an identity. They're talking about the same thing, and you could barely make out what they're saying. Oh, wait a minute. That person could then look at you and say, this is the same Immortal Technique lane. This is the same hieroglyphics lane. This is the same space that you're occupying, and it feels like you're doing a formulaic attempt at that very same thing. So this is important to understand because you want to make sure with your political message it is something that will stick with people. I assume you want that to a certain degree. I'm not saying you want to make a hit song, but you want a song that sticks with people because you have a very potent message to share. Fair enough. My challenge to you is this. Create something that cuts through all the noise. Because right now it sounds very... I should not have been able to predict the way that you were going to come up on this beat. And I just did that right now. Why? Because we literally have seen this song and dance way too many times.
And fuck diligent, but pillagers let their brains splattered on the page next to the pit and shit. It's ridiculous, like Moses in the book of Leviticus. There's demons in the dark realm. This is that sinister shit, the end times. That's right. This is the end times.
I do appreciate you leaving spacing in the chorus. Great job with that because you gave the listener an opportunity to rest. But I don't think that you're in key. I don't think you're in key. Every rap has a key. I don't care how underground it becomes. I don't care. Every rap.
I think we living in the end times. This is the end times. These colonies crumble with idiots, vet idols like ants. Look at us stuck in a death spiral. Plagued to our flesh while rushing to get viral content. Uploaded till death we stretch vitals. Summers are getting hotter, winters are getting colder.
If you're gonna do that flow, at least find a key that's in that scale, and you can do it in your same monotone hip hop way, but you gotta find the key, because right now Your chorus in the end times is not in key right now. It is harsh. It is not complimenting a musical experience right now. It's complimenting however you want to say it. And that's just not gonna fly in modern music because we know too much now. There's an expectation, not of you singing, but of finding the place to be in. The same way if you were doing a jam session, you want to make sure that you're finding a key that is operating in harmony with everybody else. So that's the one thing I will say.
Way back. Bring your This is the end times.
This is the end. This is the
colonies crumble with idiots.
This is the end times. This is the end times. That is the end times. This is the end times. That's your key. That's your key. This is the end times. I'm listening to that back and it already feels like that's more cohesive. Just want to make sure you're creating musical experiences. Next one up is Purpose, Nova Wave. And inside the description, he put in parentheses, insert life story here. Well played. Well played. Well played. Well played. In parentheses, Purpose just put in the description, insert life story here. Well played. Well played. This song here is called Nova Wave. Let's hear it. Thank you for not putting your life story in it. All right, that's kind of slightly racist. Why the hell is Childish Gambino playing Yoshi in a new Mario movie? I know he wanted to, but something about that is slightly racist. Freaky ass want to have Mario on his back as he stick his tongue out and eat shells. That's freaky as hell. What's wrong with that man? Ugh. Brother, turn down that 808 cowbell. Turn it down. Stop trying to make the cowbell hit like a snare, brother. This is supposed to be an accent. This is a hard ass beat, but it's that cowbell sound should be an accent. It shouldn't be the entire personality. Bing, bing. Turn it down. Turn it down. All right, I think after you turn down that loud ass cowbell sound, I think you're gonna have something that's really complimentary to an artist to make a song over the top of. It's repeating. No, you're repeating it. What do you mean it's repeating? You did it. You can't make a beat and say it's repeating. You literally programmed it. What do you mean it's repeating? I can't stop it. Yes, you can. Go on your DAW, turn it down. Or else, what's the purpose of being Purpose? He said, it's repeating. I know. I was trying to warn you. No, how you warning me? It's repeating. All right, this is a hard ass beat though. I will give you all the props for really dope mix. I do think it gets a little bit cluttered in the mid. in the mid-section of this production, but some of that is just gain staging. So turn that joint down. Keith Sky, minimum wage. The description says, do your worst. It only makes me better. Garlic make my feet stink. Did you send me a TikTok link, brother? Brother. Gonna have to skip. Brother, you sent me a TikTok link that does not load up. Video currently unavailable. And stop sending me the place that the government be at. I don't want to be over there. Stop sending me the place that the government be operating at like that. I don't want to go over there. Why you trying to send me with Why you trying to send me over there with them folks, bro? You wildin' for that shit. Oh my God. They can send me a TikTok. Like, yeah. Oh man, I like that color correction on that motherfucker. Like, hey man, them captions is hitting hard. Dark Light Sword Fight. What a name on you. What a name on you. I see you all through the chat. What a name on you. Dark Light Sword Fight. DLSF. DLSF? You gotta figure out an acronym or something. The name of this is called Sins. Feedback on the overall mix will be great. Okay. We heard this. Didn't we? Yes, we did. Last stream we heard this, or something that sounds very similar to it. You have your skin like it's brand new. You're asking a lot of questions I can't give you answers to. Where was I? I don't know where the fuck you're at now. I don't know where you're at right now. You want me to tell you where you were at when we heard it? I don't even know where you're at right now. Let that sink in. Yeah, I'm with you now. It definitely sounds smashed. It sounds smashed to hell. It sounds like it is overly compressed throughout this. I don't know what the engineering process, the mixing engineering process is for rock anniversary. Sorry, thank you for the super chat. A minor acid. I don't know what the mixing process is for rock, especially if you're recording individual sounds in. But something about this just feels like inside of a box. It feels crushed. Doesn't have a lot of dynamics. Definitely would like to see more life around this one. AJ's back again. Let's get it, AJ. This one called Cocoa Butter. All right. Let's see how this irons out the wrinkles.
I walk into the room, only cocoa butter in the air. Lights them, only melanini everywhere.
You for sure delivered this on your tippy toes again.
Hip swing side to side like a ripstick. Low rise denim, give glimpse of the underwear. Juicy lips, lip sync to the melody. She got no clue, every lyric from her memory. She don't know it's me, rhythm, no tambourine.
What's good,
she
Brian?
light up the whole discotheque. She feisty, me like that. No challenge to me. She like that. She push back, me right back. That's nothing to me. She fight back. She feisty, me like that. No challenge to me. She like that. She push back, me right back. That's nothing to me. She fight back.
She feisty and she fight back. I want to hear about this story in a year. I want to know about this story in a year. That shit cute right now. I want to hear the story in a year. How you feel about that feisty and fighting back shit? She feisty, me likey. Tell me how you feel about that shit in a year. Tell me how you feel about that in a year. Right now it's cute. Right now it's cute. But in a year, when she's dragging you down the street, cause your jacket got caught in the passenger seat when she drove off. You gotta be careful, man. And it's different in the Caribbeans. That's what I'm saying. Oh my, yes. Thank you, my love. Oh, it's finna get messy. Thank you, love. Tell you right now. Tell you right now. Let this song play out. Go ahead.
You and I got connection I can't explain. World on my shoulders, you make me forget. Move like the ocean and feel like a tidal wave. I fall in love at the touch of your skin. I slide through real niggas, move criminal. Hair picked out, body moisturized, head to toe. I shimmy yo to your area code. She vibing with my approach. She gon' play ball, we hit the pick and roll. Her voice move jazz, she smell like Neo Soul. She push her back on me, baby.
She smells like Neo Soul? She smells like Neo Soul. The fuck does that mean, AJ? What do you mean she smells like a genre that was made a strategic branding by the corporations? What does Neo Soul smell like in your book? No, Baduism smells like Baduism. We know the details on that one. She smells like Neo Soul is crazy.
You wine for me every time I walk into the room, only cocoa butter in the air. Lights them.
What does that mean? Girl, you smell like R&B. What does that mean? Smell like everybody. Oh no, come on, man.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth.
Smell like Neo Soul. I think there's more detail to get there.
Rice denim give glimpse of the underwear. Juicy lips, lip sync to the melody. Memory. She don't know it's me, rhythm, no tambourine. She light up the whole discotheque. She feisty, me like that. No challenge to me. She like that. She push back, me right back. That's nothing to me. She fight back. She feisty, me like that. No challenge to me. She like that. She push back to me. She fight back.
Reju said body butter, but Reju's body butter already got a smell. Body butter has not been colonized by the Neo Soul branding. I'm just saying, it's very broad. It's very broad. Body butter smell like body butter. You feel me? Like you need more details. You need more details. We need more details. We need more details. You can't see taste. We see you have none. Oh, I don't think that's landing the way it is. Don't think because you give money, you can just start talking crazy to me. You can't pay to insult me. I know there's a branding attached to Neo Soul. What I am challenging the writer here to do is don't fall into those lazy corners. She smelled like a barber chair. A barber's chair? What part? She smelled like Neo Soul. That's lazy. That's lazy as hell. She smells like Neo Soul. Baby, you smell like blues. Just think about that for a second. I know that we have associations with, I get it. There's nuance that we have, but you understand how crazy that sounds. But once again, Rejuice, pink oil lotion and hot comb. I can smell it as I read it, but it has a smell. It owns its own smell. Pink oil lotion. It has, I know. Hot comb burning through hair. I can smell it. Shout out to my little sister. I can smell it. I smell it off my shirt right now. I smell Just For Me jail right now. But that has a smell. You can't just say Neo Soul got a smell. The Blue Magic, that's a smell. You smell like the Blue Magic with a hot comb. You smell like the Afro Sheen. The one from the Sally's for $7.99. You smell like fresh baby hairs. You know, like you know what I'm saying? Like you smell like a body spray. Purpose. If that girl smell like Murray's, you know something to tell you. Ain't no girl.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
That's a man. That's a man, brother. Unless she got a low cut. If she smells like Murray's, that's a man, brother. That's what you into. That's what you into. I'm just warning you. That's a man, brother. That's a man, brother. If she has enough Murray's on to where you smell it, that's a man, brother. You should not be smelling that off of no baby hairs being laid down. Outside of that, very playful song. I get the idea. I get the gist. I know what you're going after, and I salute you. Hats off. I think sonically you knew what you were doing on this one. You were sliding all throughout this production. See, this is what I'm talking about. We got to get descriptive. Are those nachos? Yeah, it's nachos. You smell like cherry blossom. Like, don't just see it for yourself. Make the listener smell it too. It smell like you gotta like get descriptive with your descriptions. Smells like Diggable Planets tour bus. Okay, that's I know when you type that, you got that shit off, you was like, they gonna go crazy over this one. That's not what I'm talking about. Like it's descriptive, but it's descriptive of something that needs a lot of context. You smell like Supreme Nachos. There you go, right there.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
I can smell her if she smells like Supreme Nachos. Cucumber melon body spray used to be one of them ones. The production on this one was smooth. How's the mix?
Smooth criminal, hair picked out, body moisturized head to toe. I shimmy yo to your air.
Moisturized head to toe. How you know? How you know she moisturized head to toe? How you know that, AJ? You got in every crevice? Do some quality checking? How you know that? Moisturized head to toe? That's a lot of examination. How you know that? Smells like a new car. We want to avoid these. Smells like a new car. What if she smells like a new used car? You see how that can go wrong?
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm
That's not gonna get the ladies. Oh, baby girl, you smell like You smell just like a new used car. That's not gonna get, that's Sahara Desert. You're not getting any ladies with that one. Oh, baby, you smell like a used vehicle. Courtney said, I'm logging off. Oh, man. I love it here. She is wearing open-toe sandals. Okay. Back away from her a little bit. All right. When you start having details like that, I get a little nervous. Now, you have such a good control over your vocals. I think you do great with the layering. I think you're very... One thing I appreciate about your music is you sound like you're very aware of your surroundings. What is it? Snow Aster? What's good, Snow Aster? Damn, you just butchered everything. You said forget the other S and the I. What's up, Kurtz? Ugh, Kurtz feels nasty. I'm glad you fixed that. What's up, Kurtz? That's nasty, bro. I don't even know why that felt nasty. What's up, Kurtz? That shit's ugh. That sounds like something that the doctor tell you. Oh, son, I'll tell you exactly what's going on with you. You got a case of the Kurtz. Again? You got a case of the Kurtz, brother. Exactly. The Kurtz feels pervy. Ugh. Hey, can I Kurt all up in that? Ugh. Hey, can I Kurt up all in that? Girl. I didn't get me the Kurtz. He give me the Kurtz. I don't like being around him. I get the Kurtz around him. Yeah, that's bad. All right, let's get to the next song. DLSF, Modern Times. I'm assuming you've abbreviated your name since the last time. Sound like an STD. It sure do. Modern Times. Yeah, that's your ass. I know you abbreviated that because you right back to your punk rock. Is it heavy metal? I'll be honest with you, like, I can't make out 95% of what you're saying. But if this came on while I'm playing Tony Hawk Underground, I won't turn it off. Look, Afro Butterfly, what you don't want to do is be caught in the DL section of SF. I'm telling you right now, that sounds crazy. That sounds crazy. Dark light sword fight. What you got going on over there, bro? I imagine that you got a lot of hair. I imagine you wear a lot of cutoff shirts. I think your closet consists of shirts with holes in them. You definitely got denim with rips in them. You still got wallet chains? I think you got some wallet chains. You for sure got some wallet chains. You got like, one random Chief Keef t-shirt in your collection. And who you a fan of? You fuck with Deftones or something? What you fuck with? Like Rage Against the Machine? What you got? What you got? No Wallet Chains. Oh yeah, that shit's so played out. Yeah, fuck all them wallet chains. What else you got? What you got? It's all about the key set carabiner? The fuck is a key set carabiner? Learned something new today. What the hell is that? Oh, yep, I seen them shits. I seen them shits. Yep. Your ass got hell. Yep. Tell me this ain't accurate. Yep, there you go. He for sure got one in my right here. I'm sure. I see it. I see the vision now. Like I said, I'm not too familiar with the way that mixing occurs in rock, but I just feel like the vocals are so drowned in this. And it's unfortunate because I felt like you were doing something interesting rhythmically on this one that definitely kept a head nod going as the listening experience was going on. He got stickers all over. Yeah, his car got stickers all over. Yeah, you're right about that. He for sure got hella stickers. He got hella stickers on his car right now. Hella ironic ass stickers on his car right now. Fucking, he got one with a sword on it. He got hella ironic stickers. If you can read this, you're too close head ass. I can see it. At least one anarchy tattoo on his back or elbow. Yep. But he be like straight edge though. He's straight edge. Or maybe he not. I don't know. One of them's a Batman sticker. All right, I'm done stereotyping people today. This one definitely had more interesting sounds going on to it. I would have wished to hear the vocals a little bit more present. It's more. What do you mean it's more? What are you talking about? Nah, I'm not that kind of metal. Metalcore and post-hardcore. I be fucking with all that shit, bro. I feel you. Stickers like your mom. Just as long as you don't have a bumper sticker that says rap is crap. So way less badass and way more emo. Oh, great. You know how much we love emo around here. Why the voice? I don't know. That's the first voice I had for you because I don't know what you sound like. Why the voice? I would have liked to hear it be more present. That's all. If you're asking about the mix, I'd like to hear the voice be more present. Oh, fucking know. All right, next one up. Snow Aster. That's another skip. Prometheus is an alter ego side project of Snow Aster. Always. You ever think to yourself, Snow Aster, I hope you make it, bro. Snow Aster, I hope you make it. I hope you make it. And I hope you're having the most fun with your art. Always. But you ever think about the artists that do shit like having an alter ego and don't none of the egos blow up? Don't nobody know about either one of them? You just in there with an alter ego by yourself. It's interesting, man. It's an interesting lore. Like, you ever think about that? Somebody just sitting around with an alter ego and nobody knows none of them niggas. Just sitting there with an alter ego and nobody knows none of them. That's just crazy. Somebody right now is like, no, you're getting that confused with my other alter ego. You better get one of them popping first. Let me know one of these people. All right, let's get to it. Prometheus. Or should I say Snow Aster. This is called Always. How dare you have an inconsistent name and then when I go by Always, have a song called Always. So Aries, here's the thing. It's not an alter ego album if nobody knows the other ego. It ain't an alter ego. You're just making an album under another name. All you're doing is starting a new career. Your first name needs lore in order for it to be an alter ego. So somebody says that's an alternative to the person that I do know. If nobody knows the original, what are you alternating? What are you alternating? I think about doing an alternative. You better worry about doing your fucking, you doing with your name. And then feature an alter ego on the main project. That man just want to start a new career. What's the difference between that and starting a new career? You ain't fooling me.
You made a mistake. To think that all you had to do was wait for a rich man to put you on the stage. Be yourself and receive your bouquets. Well, guess what? This ain't no ballet. No pirouettes escaping my mind. Spirals looking grotesque this time. No pigs don't hatch on my watch, don't fry 'em. I'm always trying. Oh, yeah.
Peter Parker head ass.
You made a mistake to think that all you had to do was wait for a rich man to put you on.
Niggas put that auto-tune on and start to talk about alter egos. Niggas put auto-tune on and start to sing it and be like alter ego. Ain't no fucking alter ego. It's just you and auto-tune. You ain't fooling nobody. You ain't pitch your vocal down. I can't even contrast it with nothing. I just think you want an excuse to sing and do some shit that be like, damn, I didn't know you could do shit like this. I know it's my alter ego. They turn that auto-tune on and be like, damn, I'm somebody different. I'm somebody different. I'm somebody different. I'm somebody different. I think I'm Prometheus.
The stage, be yourself and receive your bouquets. Well, guess what? This ain't no ballet. No pirouettes escaping my mind. Spirals looking grotesque this time. No eggs don't hatch on my watch, don't fry 'em. I'm always trying. I'm always trying. I'm always trying. I'm always trying. Oh, yeah.
I feel like I heard this before it was an actual song. Did you send us in Snow Aster as an instrumental? Because it sounds oddly familiar.
Please.
Round of applause. He either sent this song.
Knock, knock, Capital One Bank.
Yeah, Niles. I heard that before, especially when the beat got supremely minimal. When it got to this part right here, I swear we heard this one, Niles. I swear we heard this one.
Put you on the stage, mistake.
That's such a unique intro, in that the music all kind of like
Think that all you
the music gets so minimal with those hits. We've definitely heard this.
You made a mistake.
Yeah, we heard this.
That all you had to do was wait.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Auto-Tune Man. So the production on this is insane. I don't remember if I did. You know, sometimes I think, you know, the submissions, it'll be so many songs that people forget, which I completely understand. With that said, though, great work on this. I'm gonna start with the production. The production had a lot of interesting transitions that all felt intentional. I mean, maybe aside from the one vocal vox effects that felt a little bit oddly placed, I'm not so judgmental on that because I feel like it wasn't a dominant sound that kept coming back in an awkward way. It was just something that was unexpected at the end, and I don't know how much it was needed or memorable for that moment. To me, the story of this one is the production. It is the transitions between the different sections of this one. I don't dislike the vocals. I just feel like a lot of the vocals sound like they're trying to play catch up confidence-wise with the confidence that the production exuded. The production had a lot more confidence. It was oozing a lot more confidence than the vocal recording of this. And that's when I listen to that and I say, how would you deliver this after performing this 30 times? How would you deliver this more? How would you deliver this in a different way? And I think that we come back to it. So, I don't know how much more I would give to it. It is a lot. It is a lot. After Butterfly said, I got a headache, to be honest. The beat falling upward hurts my eardrums. It do got kind of a feeling of like, you know, when you drink too much and then you try to you go home and you lay down on the bed and you feel like your eyes are still spinning even when it's closed. Yeah, it do got that kind of vibe to it. It do got that kind of vibe to it. But hey, I wish you and your alter ego all the best. This was interesting. This was interesting. Prometheus is an alter ego side project of Snow Aster. That's like getting hired for a job and then being like, you gonna finish that one document that I sent you? Yeah, my alter ego's gonna finish. He's working on it right now. Don't worry, we'll take care of it. We got you. I do think that man is batshit crazy. I think that I'm regretting this hire now. Snow Aster, Prometheus, both of you are fired. I'm just playing. All right, let's keep it going. Ionon, Veritas. I made a lot of compositional changes here, but I'm interested on where I could take this in the market. Plus, I run a mental health blog now dedicated to anyone looking to change their lives. Link in my Instagram bio, sincerely. Aonin Veritas. I'm butchering your name forever. You ain't never. How dare you come in here with all them damn syllables and. You feel me? Like, what the fuck? What are you trying to prove? What are you really trying to prove? What are you really trying to prove? The depths of somebody's pronunciation? Like, what are you trying to prove? Okay, I noticed what's going on here. Some of your sound choices sound out of place genre-wise. When I listen to that snare, it feels like a trap snare of the earlier 2000s. And although it cuts through the mix, it feels out of place genre-wise with these more melodic sounds that sound like it wants to be more broad than just a trap beat. Also, the direction your bass is heading in is not resolving. It's rising when the main melody is resolving. So there's a tension there because I'm not sure if you're paying attention to the melodies. Your bass is it feels a little bit like it's just searching for a note that's close enough. I imagine that a bass like this probably makes more sense visually than it does sonically. You're probably looking at it and following a certain direction. It's not out of key. It's just not resolving with everything else. And it's something that is that I think is messing around with whatever you want the listener to feel. I'm indecisive. I don't know what the emotion of this is supposed to be. And then it breaks into this very interesting or very different string situation that I don't know if its goal is to be ironic, but it's ironic. And it's not pleasing to the ear. The higher sound is not pleasing to the ear. But keep cooking. Shout out to you, sending you good energy with the mental health and awareness blog that you're doing. Super dope work. Okay, Dirk Deuce. This is my first single off my new project. Just in the gym, shooting and staying active. Thoughts in the mix. Skywalkers. I feel like we might have heard this one, Dirk Deuce. Let me hear it.
It's just different.
Gizzle. You already know. Epic and Don on the beat. Can't let y'all niggas sleep on this.
Yeah, we heard this one. We definitely heard this one. All right, let's hit the randomize button and keep it cooking. L side. Let's hear L side. Dilla Ninja, 30 hertz. Brother, get to this damn beat. Yeah, I was shorting that intro. The intro is putting an unnecessary amount of pressure on when the break beat drops, and I'm expecting something more, just more. With the drum break, it's not a bad idea with what you got going on here. I think it's just a matter of building the anticipation up for it as much as you did. 42 seconds, 44 seconds, however long that was. It did not do it it did it a disservice, in my opinion. I would have much rather that be just one loop and then you come straight into the actual drums of it and then start to develop the ideas along the way. But as like I said, I'm treating the free ones the same way I would if Pandora was suggesting new artists and producers I haven't heard before. All right, randomizing again. Who is up next? Lit Forever, Excuse Me. Let's hear it.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's amazing. Really amazing. How they tell them
brother, I hate to do artists like this. This is entirely too long of space in the intro. You are killing valuable time. You're putting so much unnecessary pressure on you to deliver something worth waiting for. But you're also increasing the likelihood that somebody's going to cut you off as soon as you come on here.
Oh, they say I got it, Yeah.
You got to, oh my God, 33 seconds. You got to think the artists who do this have built enough trust. You know who can do this? Currency. Because Currency's put out a shit ton of quality music to justify you waiting. And you know that the producer behind it is doing something else. This is not, you gotta cut this shit down. Cut the beat. You gotta do something. This is not, you have something different to prove than the artist that you're listening to.
Half the time on teams, I run the point. Shit, I'll cross you out of your sneaks, I break your joints. The crowd loud, they know I'm bringing the noise. In the name of holiday, they know I'm bringing them joy.
You gotta get to it. If this is the style that you're rapping, which is not one that is built on punchlines, it's not built on things that are entertaining. If you're just I chill in the back and I rap my shit in a very monotone way, you got to get to it.
They know I'm bringing it, boy. Whatever it is, on top while I handle my biz. A real missionary, baby, like we making a kid, or we making amends. Man, it is what it is. Keep sleeping on me, realest wake up you could get. I'm the chef in this.
Yeah, I don't know what you're recording on, but it's making your voice sound insanely tiny right now. And that's something I think Currency also, I don't know what he records on, but his microphone does a great job. It does a great job of making it sound like a warm conversation over a beat. And I think right now the mic that you're using is not, it's not complimenting that for you. All right. Let's go ahead and keep spinning the wheel on this one. Who's up next? TX Mondo. My guy, I can always count on a TX Mondo. Respect, champ. There's a tribute to the resistance and the bounce of hip hop in real time. Another one from the album I'm about to drop called The New Era. You haven't dropped it yet? Let me know what's going on. It's us for us. It's us for us. All right, let's hear it.
They wanna pop it, wanna run their mouth. We'll bring this rebuild right through their house. We'll set this witch off. Yeah. Champ, tell them don't bite my style. We been him, emphasize the era, shake them up, take them to paradise. Y'all, we nodded, it's cold, cause we was tied up. Calling us lazy, it didn't work, it backfired, Reinstalled the ism in my engines, now we fired up. We just slanging our that goes, like Wyatt Earp. This that black messiah, Judas K, behold the angle of. In these boots on the block like a bang of love. Them people eaters preying on kids, hang them up on porches. Caping was just at heights, making monkey noises. Yes, they ain't know it's thin lips that make monkey noises. Our big lip babies is beautiful, like choir voices. This ain't shade, it's just facts, my pen ain't never pointless. Invest in seed, baby, reparations is invoices. So we can take it lakeside on a fantastic voyage. It is real, they can feel away, but it won't stop. Champ, we got the whole village on the block. If you know, you know. Family, we wedlock. To the code where they boat off 1-7 and Shema. It is real. They can feel away, but it won't stop. Champ, we got the whole village on the block. It's us for us. It's us for us. It's us for us. It's us for us. I don't snort, but I go cocaine bear. To see my team strong like the fight ain't fair. I'm a rapidy rapper with these locks in my hair. With love for the rebuild, it's the reason we here. No errors don't disappear, yo, it happened with action. Crossover, camera caught him losing his traction. Our lions a tightrope, something for a balanced meal. Sunlight rise out the night, nigga, I'm trying to plan for real. We farm a community on websites, so the growth is skilled. And we don't function with demons, check my spider kills. Ready to tear down and rebuild real quick. Field trips, niggas enlightening. On the cloud with the ish. I don't beef with mine, I'm on vegan time. Moving the same way as a cannibal, nigga, nah. It's time to heel toe on all this concrete. I don't compete, I collaborate, babe, I fight for team. Black seed, they let her love you. We won't place no one above you.
Yada that I talking about, black of the seat, deep of the fruit, we in a glass house. I ain't got bars that make a move like that bomb out. It's real, they can feel away, but it won't stop. Champ, we got the whole village on the block. If you know, you know. Family, we wedlock. To the code where they boat off 1-7 and Shema. It is real, they can feel away, but it won't stop. Champ, we got the whole village on the block. It's us for us. It's us for us. It's us for us. It's us for us.
All right, TX Mondo. There's always a certain level of expectation, a certain level of comfort that I have when I know that you submitted a record through. When you hit, you really hit. And then there's other times where I feel like there's a missing component. You don't miss often. And I don't want to call this song a miss. I think that you're doing all the heavy lifting though. I let this song play out, hoping that the production would grow on me, because it's a very different approach. But right now, this is, to me, this is majority drums, 808, and you. And that is, I think, very instrumental to your sound. But I think there's more music to squeeze out of the sample. And right now, the sample is doing such minimal lifting, and you're doing all the lifting right now. I would love to hear how some of these themes and ideas sound over more musical production or more musical choices in a sample. As it is right now, it just feels like it wants to be as minimal as your spacing and your rapping, and it doesn't complement you as much as a lot of the beats that you choose. This one just felt like an incomplete beat that you did all kind of heavy lifting on. Love the concept, love the penmanship on this one, love the writing on this one, love your presence and confidence on this one, but I think this production is not going to do it. It's not doing it. I think it's I would take those drums and test out a fuller sample, or just something that really sounds like it's complementing and not just a placemaker, right? Not just something that's just holding up room. Fuller production for sure is needed on that one. But I think that you know your way around different pockets, and I think that's what makes it really, really interesting to listen to. What we got left? Hour 22. All right. Still got your skips available. If you want to make sure that you get a guaranteed listen, we're going to be here until this 1 hour and 20 is up. And then after that, I am up out of here. Listen to these instructions if you want to go ahead and submit your music. So you're looking for feedback on your music. That's great. Awesome. I got you. You want me to lie to you? Wrong show. Here's how brutally honest feedback actually works. You submit your music for free. If it's fire, I'll tell you. But if it's trash, I may not necessarily use that word, but within the first 30 seconds, I'll give you the same listening respect that I would any song that pops up on shuffle. However, if you want the full breakdown that includes mixing notes, structure, energy, and maybe just general marketing direction, we do provide a skip the line feature with a few different tiers. Look, I'm not here to stroke your ego, and I'm definitely not here to glaze your music. I'm here to help you get better. We not your friend group. We not gonna lie to you. But we do want to see you win. So if you want feedback from somebody who's been doing this for over 20 years, as well as the DIYer musician community, submit your music. I dare you. So you're looking for feedback on your music. That's great. Awesome. I got you. You want me to lie to you? Wrong show. Here's how brutally honest feedback actually works. You submit your music for free. If it's fire, I'll tell you. But if it's trash, I may not necessarily use that word, but within the first 30 seconds, I'll give you the same listening respect that I would any song that pops up on shuffle. However, if you want the full breakdown that includes mixing notes, structure, energy, and maybe just general marketing direction, we do provide a skip the line feature with a few different tiers. All right, you already heard about it. Let's get to it. All right, Neek Royale Thumper. Let's hear it. Chicago female artist always looking for more music connections and collabs. Let's hear you.
Say I got a rumper, it go rump, but I'm thump. Not only that, plus I got cash thumping, I'm thumping. I walk in the room, my shit go dun 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 dun. He just bought our shots, and my friend just told him double him. He like how I throw it back. I take your nigga, no take back. I gave him back, this bitch still mad. I be thumping, I'm thumping. I walk in the room, my shit go dun 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 dun. Bitch, I walk in the room, my shit go dun 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 dun. Bitch, if you scared to throw it back, bitch, go home and try again. I like bitches on their neck, bitch, make your back big. Show me what your mama gave you, you might get a cash.
That's by far the most motivational bar I heard today. If you're scared to throw it back, well, bitch, go home and try again. Bitch, go home and try again. She said, Neek said, if you scared to throw it back, well, bitch, go home and try again. By far the most encouraging words I heard today. Pick yourself up and try again.
Home and try again. I like bitches on their neck. Bitch, if you scared to throw it back, bitch, go home and try again. I like bitches on their neck. Bitch, make your back big. Show me what your mama gave you, you might get a cash advance. Make it twerk, do your dance. We got cash in hand. You can see the cat from the back, make him look twice. Crying about these niggas, I go home and rub my feet at night. He only see me in his dreams, I be in his head like light. Pussy Krispy Kreme, vice grip, pussy grip tight. Trip up off no nigga, if he choose, then he choose. He say time is money, ain't wasting time. Bitch, you snooze, you lose. Walk around the house, butt naked, thanking. I look in the mirror every day and I be grateful. I walk in the room and my shit thump thump thump. I walk in the room and my shit thump thump thump. I walk in the room and my shit thump thump thump. Bitch, I walk in the room and my shit thump thump thump. Bitch, say I got a rump, it go rump thump thump.
She walk in the room and it go thump thump thump. What that look like? It go thump thump thump. Just when you walk in the room, it go thump thump thump. That's crazy. That's science.
Not only that, plus I get cash, it go dun 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 dun. I walk in the room, my shit go dun 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 dun. He just bought our shots, and my friend just told double him. He like how I throw it back, I take your nigga, no take back. I gave him back, this bitch still mad. I be thumping up, thumping. I walk in the room, my shit go dun 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 dun. I walk in the room, my shit go dun 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 dun. I walk in the room, my shit go dun 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 dun. I walk in the room, my shit go dun 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 dun. If you got a bag, don't be scared, bitch, throw it then. I hate a bitch who act, throw that ass, don't be boring, bitch. Scared of that money, bitch, throw it, bitch, throw it. Don't be scared of that money, bitch, throw it, bitch, throw it. Bitch, get low, I say get low. Put your hands on your knees, bitch, get low.
You know one thing she did? You right. 8 to 12 second intro. Got straight to it. Oh, y'all over there twiddling your fucking fingers. And yeah. Let that beat go. Yeah. Oh yeah. While y'all doing all that shit, she got to the first verse already. Checking for AI. I highly doubt this is AI. I highly doubt this is AI.
I got a thumper, it go rump thump thump. Not only that, plus I got cash, I be thump thump thump. I walk in the room, I get thump thump thump. He just bought our shots, and my friend told him double him. He like how I throw it back, I take your nigga, no take back. I gave him back, this bitch still mad. I be thump thump thump. I walk in the room, my shit be thump thump thump. I walk in the room, my shit be thump thump thump.
Did it just stop? Did it just stop? Don't you call me no freaky frog hybrid. I was letting the song play out. I was listening for the key changes. I was listening for the key changes. I was listening for some of the tonality switches, right? Where certain tones were like da-dun, da-dun, but then it was like da-dun, 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 da-dun. I was listening for those. There's a few flow switches that I was listening to too. I barely was even watching the video because I was really focused on giving an accurate critique. It's a lot of low end in this beat. A lot of low end. This video got a lot of low end. I mean, the song got a lot of low end. Yep. It got a lot of low end in this video. It's a lot of low end. Just thought Yeah, let them know you were watching with your ears. Yep. Always watching my ears. All right, shout out to Nick Royale. I heard somebody made a comparison to Sexy Red. Sexy Red don't be in key. Sexy Red don't be in key. Sexy Red don't be in key. And it pisses me off so much about Sexy Red because like the key is right there and she be so off the key. She be so out of key. Dice Tracks, No Love. Let's hear what you got.
Move your body like a snake, mom. I can hear the most red pill rapping over this shit right now. I can hear the most red pill. All she do is cook and clean for a nigga like me. I be looking clean with that jewelry on me. Chain heavy, long heavy, home pumping in my Chevy, feeling like a bit this old V. All she do is cook and clean for me. I don't get no hoes, but still I talk that shit, that shit. I be pumping out this shit, I done hump that shit. She pull the body shit, and the body shit. Move your body like a steak, want it like a steak, I hear the most egregious red pill music ever. Put your booty on my chest. Why did you come up with that, Rejuice? What inspired such a line? Put your booty on my chest. Put your booty on my chest. Make my chain gleam. Move it side to side. Now my chain clean. That's crazy. There's a lot going on in this beat. The background pissing me off. I got questions about them logistics. What do you mean? Put your booty on my chest. Show a nigga a little respect. When your body left right to left. Get this clean. My chain looking clean, like Listerine on the breath. We just made a chorus. That shit easy. See how easy that was? See how easy them red pill raps is? Shout out to Rejuice. It's red pill, like it gets the people going. Here you go. Left cheek, right cheek. Now you in the army. Now you in the Navy. Now you look my name. You tryna be my baby. Got me going crazy. That shit is so disgusting. It hurts. It just, ugh. Did I say that out loud? Oh boy, I don't even know what you said. Dark light sword fight. You know what a sword fight is? Should I leave it alone? Don't give Shaggy ideas. Oh my God. It's a solid beat. I'm just trying to figure out if I'm being hypnotized by the 808s. I'm trying to figure out if I'm being hypnotized by the 808s or if this is actually a beat that I really enjoy. Where them nachos at?
They gone. They gone. What you mean? What you mean? Gobbled. Hey, that's crazy. Gobbled is crazy. Oh, gobbled. Oh, gobble. That's crazy.
Lord have mercy. We must stay focused.
So, it's a strong, solid idea. The nachos have been swallowed. Nope, Niles, nope. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing it. We're not doing that. Not today, not tomorrow, not here, not there. Solid beat. Hits pretty crazy. Hits pretty crazy. But it feels like the same. It feels like you got an idea together, you looped it around, and now you're giving us different versions of the same strong idea. And I think that it feels like there's a hesitation to add more, or to add a section that would be undoubtedly the chorus. And maybe that's what that lead sound is. That feels like a chorus lead. And then it scales back to the chords. It feels like there's still some progression happening here. It just feels like it's different versions of the same loop. That's what I'm basically saying. I don't know how you would vary that up. I'd have to sit down with it a little bit more. But that's what I'm hearing so far. All right, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's mix it up. Let me see you mix it up. All right. Ritchie Avenue, Seduction. I was just about to make a compliment about how we stayed away from all of these freaky ass songs, but then we got a song called Seduction. I don't want to speak too soon. What is this song about?
Now, what brings you to this neighborhood?
Me in my eyes in the darkness. When your heart skip, that's when I'ma start shit. On the prowl and the moon got me howling. Pounce like an owl when that booty start bouncing. Ay, see I'm a freak with it. Dracula, sink my whole teeth in it. Smoke weed, blow reefer. When we get in, then I proceed to beat it up like I beef with it.
You proceed to beat it up like you beef with it? This feels a bit aggressive. This feels a bit violent for the ladies.
I'm gone when you reach the goal. A thief in the night when I snatch your soul. So
thief in the night when I snatch your soul? Hey baby, can I come through tonight and snatch your soul?
Viral, cause I know the hack to go and get the cat leaking out like I cracked the code. Hey.
Okay, this is what I'm talking about. This right here is a prime example, Richie, have of something that we consider. I think, ladies, cover your ears. You're scaring the hoes. I hate for the ladies to hear me talk like this, but you're scaring the hoes, sir. You're scaring the hoes, Richie Ave. You're scaring them. And whichever ones you attract with a song like this, they will bite you back on the dick. They will bite your nipples off. And then when you get in close and you whisper to them and they say, like, can I tell you? You be like, can I tell you something, baby? She gonna whisper back, can I tell you something? Whoever you attract with this, be careful. It's not the eater that you thought you were writing this song for. It's not the eater that you thought you were writing this song for. It's a meter. It's a meat eater. It's a meter. It's a meter. It's a meat provider. When you say, I want to show you something, the other one's going to say, let me show you something now. You're going to be trading. Looks at the same thing is what I'm saying. Oh, man. Richie Ave. Okay, I understand this is a different direction and a different take. to a seductive song, but nothing about this beat feels seductive. It feels like music that you make for guys who don't know how to approach women. It sounds like the soundtrack somebody would listen to give themselves confidence to follow the things that they learned in an Andrew Tate manual. There she is over there. Go talk to her. Go nag her. But don't show any weakness. Just walk up to her. Tell her she ain't shit. Keep your back straight. Talk like this. Increase the bass in your voice. And whether or not you're that type of person or not, you've made a soundtrack for them. And if that is the goal, mission accomplished. If it is not, I would definitely think about some of these analogies that you got going on here. They're not even analogies that I think would wake the ears up of women. I think they would wake the ears up of, what did you say? Have the cat leaking like what?
The hack to go and get the cat leaking out like I cracked the code.
Have the cat leaking out like I cracked the code. Oh, bro, Richie Ave, man. Richie Ave. Come on, man. This has got aggressive, brother. This is the first minute.
Yes, focus, girl, you've been chosen. Poke one stroke, got her under hypnosis. Leave you.
One stroke got her under hypnosis. Brother. Do you have any evidence of such activity? One stroke put her under hypnosis? Is this satire? If it was satire, the question is, when do you play such a satire-based song? When is the right mood to play this? When is the right mood to play this?
You at the bottom of the bench like an athlete. Ghost man, yeah, nigga, that's me. I came here to party with you.
Okay, yeah, that's one is out. It's a lot going on, man. It's a lot going on. I'm gonna just leave that one there. We got to skip here. Mari swinging. Oh, brother, what you swinging, bro? What you swinging, Mari? Mari, what you swinging, man? Come on, man. Keep this shit PG, man. There ain't never been no song called Swinging with a whistle at the beginning. That's not finna be freaky. It's finna be freaky.
Baby, how you hanging? Girl, that body banging. Twisting up them hips, but girl, I'm loving how you swinging. Any way you want it, tell me if you love it. You giving me reasons why I won't make you my shorty.
Who's going home with the lady? Who's going home with the lady? If you had to think of, you've never seen any of these people. You've never seen any of these artists. If you see this artist versus the last artist, which one is going home with that lady? I'd say this guy. Afro Butterfly agrees. I'd say this guy is the one that's sealing the deal. Not creepy man.
I can be your reason for your memories, yeah. If it's for the night, then baby, you'll remember me, yeah. I can be your A, so is it just
sorry,
the same?
Courtney.
Baby, you can go either way, hey. Baby, I'm just trying to get you back to my crib, show you something you ain't never had. Bend it over, baby, let me eat it from the bag. Put my thumb in it, have you screaming, Mari, you the man. Go insane, knock it off the frame. Going wall to wall and we ain't playing on your game. You can tell your friends and they can get it all the same. And you can keep it to yourself, I ain't complaining. Don't know if I'll be back, baby, I'm on the road. Daddy was a Rolling Stone, so catch me before.
Nelson, well, that's definitely one step over the imaginary line. I'd say so.
I'm gone if I had a reason. So give me some feedback. You say that you want me, but don't treat you like you need me. So baby, just tell me the situation.
He was such a gentleman in the beginning. He was such a gentleman. He was so welcoming of her presence. He was so welcoming of her boundaries. And then he was like, boop. You good with that? You good with what? You good with that? You good with that? You good with that? Did I throw something? Did I do something wrong? You said take it out? Sorry about that.
I kept it 100, no need for wait time. You told me you gon' think about it, but for now you just wanna get down. Baby, how you hanging? Girl, that body banging, twisting up them hips, but girl, I'm loving how you swinging. Any way you want it, tell me if you love it. You giving me reasons why I won't make you my shorty. I can be your reason for your memories, yeah. If it's for the night, then baby, you'll remember me, yeah. I can be your A, so is it just a flame? Baby, you can go either way, babe.
Now's on fire today. Now's is on fire today. That's a great question. And I don't want to be the one to answer this one. I won't be the one to answer this one. This is an excellent question, ladies. This is for you. All the ladies in the building, this question's for you. Welcome to DIY Radio. I'm your host, Curtis King. We've got a request here from the request line from Nows. Nows says he has a question for the ladies here. Welcome to 2026, 2020.6 DIY Radio. I'm your host, Curtis King. We've got a question here. From a Nows. Nows says, so do you want the dude who tells you like it is at the club or the one who waits till the sleepover to give the surprise thumb? So to you ladies, the poll's right there. Fellas, I won't judge you if you I can't tell who it is. I can't tell. Club creeper, surprise thumb man. How was this a choice again? Home. Oh, home. You know what? I did forget about that option. Home. Can we get a third? You're not obligated. I accidentally hit surprise thumb. Chill on me. Hey, yo. Okay, I'm gonna stop. What the fuck? What the hell? Okay. The result of this poll will directly determine my 2026 mindset. Vote carefully. Now's I think it's safe to say your mindset was determined many moons ago. I don't think that anything's going to change your trajectory or ejectory. No pun intended. I think now's been decided. Oh, Mari, if I could give any kind of advice, maybe save the thumb butt action for the second verse. The first verse, it was a lot. It was a lot. I feel like a couple listening to this who are dating and like they like listening like, oh, who's that in the background? And he like, you know, they like doing their thing, they kissing, they making out, and all of a sudden he's like, put your thumb in your butt. She's like, I ain't with that shit. Why you put this on? You're signing somebody up for activities maybe that they themselves are not committed to. And in the first verse is very egregious. I think you can sneak that in the second verse after you've done all of the foreplay first. You know what I mean? So like, it just felt was the wrong word. It just, I sense that lyric was so randomly placed. Yeah, I'm done. Wait, it makes a cork popping sound? I see. I don't know. I don't know. That's why that's the sound that we landed on. Or the sound that you landed on. Yikes.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
In a serious relationship, get your freak on. But random activities, no. Yeah, you about to fumble it for somebody. But outside of that, the vocals sounded crisp. It sounded clean on this particular beat. The mix was clean. Yeah, don't muddy up the mix with all that booty hole talk. Soldier J. Bleach Scene is the name of this one. Hey, dude, is what you put in your message. Let's hear it.
Yeah. With a bum bum boo. Yeah. With a bum bum boo. With a bum bum bow. Just one more trip around the sun and then I'll be fine and then I'll be done. Don't leave me in my blood sugar loads me up. Please give me up. Just one more trip around the sun with ya. A round of applause for this perfect. Murderer, I guess she can't be out. She tracking the cash, I love please have mercy. The fact that I don't listen to my bad shit. So ego go, so I right now. I take it all back. We circle the sun, let's do it again. It wasn't the plan.
I don't have a problem with the style of singing on this one. I just feel like it's too early for this in the pocket sound, or in this laid back in the pocket sound. Is dragging the beat right now. This feels like what you deliver after you've done a double time flow. This feels like the last 8 bars or the last 4 bars before the chorus, but the whole verse, it feels excessive.
I was never on no Section 8, and I was never on no food stamps either. But if I'm on a song, then trust my Section 8. If it be stand that I'm gonna go off on a feature. I was never on no Section 8, and I was never on no food stamps either. But if I'm on a song, then trust my Section 8. And it be stand that I'm gonna go off on a feature. I'ma cry later and pray now if I go to hell.
It's like you keep committing to momentum and then you stop yourself. Soldier J, you're stopping yourself before you can build momentum. And momentum is how you get people nodding their heads. Momentum is how you get them into your universe. Momentum is how you get understanding. Momentum is how you bring them into your world, and then you're able to get away with some of these off-kilter flows. But you got to build momentum up first. And I feel like every time you build momentum, you just like pull back.
On the way down, fuck a construct. Build a structure in my head to fuck your mind up. Way too Professor X. Charged up on my bullet, you were thinking it just a red. Charged up on my bullet, you were thinking it,
yeah, this feels like a scratch vocal. Feels like something that you record so that you don't forget how you wrote it or how you want to write the beat, and then you come back and you actually record it later.
I'ma cry later and pray now if I go to hell. On the way down, fuck a construct. Build a structure in my head that fuck your mind up. Way to Professor X. Charged up on my bullet, you would think a nigga just a rat. I was never on no Section 8, and I was
never on no booth dancing.
All right, I'm gonna tell you right now. So you got 4 minutes in this song. I think this song is already starting to wear out its welcome. It's not showing any progression unless it's a complete beat switch at the end. It's not showing enough promise in terms of the places it can go. Like, you don't hear anything happening in the beat that would show you that the musicality is going to increase or that something else is going to come in as a different chord change. It needs something though, because 4 minutes is dragging it.
If I'm on the song and trust my Section 8, and if you stand that, I'ma go up on the feature. Just one more trip around the sound and then I'll be fine and then I'll be down. But don't leave me here, my blood sugar low, it's low. Please give me up, please give me up. Just one more trip around the sound with you. Around the block, phone's perfect. Murderer, I guess he can't be out. She tracking the cops, I love he's at mercy. The fact that I don't listen, I'm a bit bad, she lies. So ego go, so I sit right now. We circle the sound, we do it again. It wasn't the plan, we just having fun, we just having fun. Just one more trip around the sound and then I'll be fine and then I'll be down. But don't leave me here, my blood sugar low, sweet. Please give me up, please give me up. Just one more trip around the sound with you. Around the sound with you. Murderer, 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 murderer. I was never on no Section 8, and I was never on no booth dance either. If I'm on a song and trust my Section 8, and if you stand that, I'ma go up on the feature. I was never on no Section 8, and I was never on no booth dance either. If I'm on a song and trust my Section 8, and if you stand that, I'ma go up on the feature. I was never on no Section 8.
The beat switches and you did not. This is what I was asking about, of what justified it being 4 minutes and 36 seconds. We got a beat switch, that's good, but I think there needs to be some kind of presence at the wheel, because if not, it just, oh man, I think it needs to be cut down significantly. I would say 40% of this is the same idea being hashed over, the same idea being looped around. In a scene of a movie, I could see this being complimentary because it does simulate, I think somebody said it earlier, like somebody being dizzy, high, drunk. I could see that. As a song, for me as a listener, it's too much stop and go. It's too much stop and go, and it's not locking in rhythmically anywhere. And when it does give a little bit of an idea of locking in, it goes to the whisper flow, or it abandons it completely. Like, it needs more uniformity.
And I was never on no dancing. If I'm on a song and trust my Section 8, and if you stand that, I'ma go up on the beach. I was never on no Section 8, and I was never on no booth dance either. If I'm on a song and trust my Section 8, and if you stand that, I'ma go up on the beach.
I think in that beat switch, you could show a whole nother flow. Cause what you basically did for me as a listener is you drug me for 4 minutes. You drug me for 4 minutes in between disconnected thoughts that were strung together by dub vocals and ad libs that were barely audible. If I'm not off the same shit you on, for me, this is just, it's really long-winded. And this last part here, this is where you just switch gears, because the beat switch gears. So if you're doing this, You gotta contrast this more. You gotta cut through it. You gotta contrast this more, because right now, it sounds like a dream that you're still asleep at the wheel on, and you gotta drive this somewhere. You gotta drive this somewhere. You gotta drive this somewhere. Can you hear me? They lie. They lie. The hell did you do to my computer? The hell did that high ass song do to my computer? Got my computer in here sweating and shit. Hugging and kissing and shit. Why you didn't do nothing when the computer overheated? Hugging and kissing and shit. You over there higher than a damn giraffe neck. You higher than a Martian fart, and you gonna sit up here and That's exactly what my damn computer started doing. My computer started melting in real time. What virus did you put on this Nero? Turn this AC on. It must be too hot in here or something. That's crazy. My apologies for the technical difficulties, but it is now getting warm in here. Oh, upstairs is 76 degrees. Isn't that nice? That's pleasant. Shermed out PC is crazy. Oh, man. Okay. Black Native DSA. We don't take any requests here. Higher than Michael Eric Dyson's pants. Higher than he was reaching for that theory of... Never mind. I didn't do a video about it. Is it too late to do a video about that? Is it too late to do a video about that tomorrow or the day after? Dev, this song is called Gray. Let's hear it. What in the circus is going on with these melodies? Nah, hell no. Let's go back to these damn melodies. There's no way you're gonna let these drums hypnotize me from the fact that you got one of these guitars that are playing the X-Men theme song, and then the other one's playing Are You Afraid of the Dark, and then the other one, no. The other one's playing the fucking Power Rangers theme song. You're not gonna hypnotize me with this FL Slayer. You're not finna hypnotize me with this shit. I know what you're doing. It is so indecisive. You said the X-Men theme song is so goated. This theme is goated, by the way. I thought the same thing until I recognized or it was brought to my attention that that's actually just a Whitney Houston song. And now I can never hear it the same way. It's exactly it that now that's exactly it. Sometimes you can hear a producer use guitars and know that he doesn't listen to much guitar-based music. Yeah, we'll play it after this one. We'll play it right after this one. Once you hear it, you will never unhear it again. All right, brother. All right, brother. You whatever argument that your guitar player and keyboard players getting into, get them on the same page, because as you're over there on them drums having the time of your life, they're competing with each other. They are competing with each other, and they're fighting, and they don't need to be fighting. You got to get on the same page with that one. X-Men theme song, Whitney Houston. As a kid, I just knew there was something that was tugging at my soul. I knew there was something tugging at my soul. I was like, this shit sounds too soulful for this type of style of music. It's something that's hitting me in my core. It's something that feels like my child, like before my childhood, my infanthood. That's what it is. That's what the fuck it is. Na, 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 na. And meanwhile, I'm over here singing. They got a mashup. The Whitney Houston one definitely came first. I told you, I'm gonna ruin it for you. Everybody get it ruined. Everybody get it ruined. And then you got Wolverine, and then you got Cyclops. He's acting like a bitch cause he can't get no Jean Grey. And then you got Gambit with the cars, and then you got Ruff running from far, and then you got Storm, she bad, she a baddie. That's what I was singing, not knowing the whole time I was singing Whitney Houston. Thinking I'm just making up my own melodies. I was like, damn, I'm really getting off. I'm really getting off on this shit. No, you weren't, brother. That is Whitney Houston. That is Whitney Houston. That's crazy. That it hurts my soul every time. You will never hear it the same. I promise you. Brother, I promise you. Sister, I promise you. That's crazy. Ritchie Avenue, The Other Side. They was on a crunch. They was in a crunch situation. They was like, man, we gotta figure this shit out, man. Hey man, we gotta figure this shit out, man. Oh, we gotta figure this shit out, man. What we gonna do? What we gonna do? What we gonna do? Oh, well, there is this Whitney Houston song. I can play it on guitar. I didn't hear you. Just play it. Oh, we got something here. Just don't tell Whitney so we won't get sued. Richie Ave, Other Side. Let's hear it.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, no.
That's for the
Well,
homies.
No. I want to make sure we give other. We heard something from Richie Ave tonight. Let me make sure we give other folks some opportunities in this limited time, especially since that was my mess up. Rob Skeet, D&D. What's up, Screw? I don't know what indecisive club you're at. I don't even know if you know where you're at. This to me sound like somebody who has a good grasp on whatever song they heard. They got a good grasp on the drums. Everything else, you sound it sounds lost. Yo, Curtis, with one S? Yeah, crew. How can I help you, crew? Curtis with one S? To answer your question, crew, Are you connected to your modem by Ethernet? Yes, I am. I just had to end my stream because my connection was so bad. Yeah, my shit been good. Everything is done by Ethernet. Everything is done by Ethernet. Everything is done by Ethernet. He didn't mean it, Curtis. No, I need him to say I didn't mean it. Getting tired of this shit. I known Crewface for years. At this point, he just trolling me now. Yeah, you can't send this quality over. Hell nah, bro. So streaming with Wi-Fi, bad idea? Yes. It's especially with your quality of camera. You gotta Ethernet it up. You gotta Ethernet it up. Even if you gotta use one of those Ethernets that go into the USB or the USB-C. If you're gonna stream, you gotta do it. It's just sending way too much information. The quality is sending way too much information. That's why, like, if you ever notice when I'm doing my interviews in person, I stopped doing them live because the Ethernet won't reach, and I'm not trying to get a 90-foot Ethernet cord. So I started pre-recording those. But yeah, those were literally out of sync, and it's just too much information to process, especially through some of these programs we use. Gotta get the Ethernet for sure. Yeah, this beat feels indecisive. It's like if this beat played in a movie scene, it'd be because you was dancing with somebody that you thought was a baddie, and then the lights came up and now your homies is watching you. And they see that baddie got a little bit of a stash, a little mustache. And you just having the time of your life. You don't even know it. You ain't even looked at it. You ain't even seen nothing yet. You just dance from behind. And that's what this is. It's very indecisive. It feels ironic in the worst ways. Okay, bet. Thank you. On the way to get all that now. Yeah, go handle that, bro. Got to. They definitely unlocked microtones. Them microtones got me macro uncomfortable. You got a stash. That's a man, baby. That's a man, baby. That's what that is. And panic, like, just imagine, like you was like, you feel me? You was like, damn, she's a baddie. Damn, girl, you look good. Thank you. Damn, you got a deep voice, kind of like Sade. I like that. And then all of a sudden, last call for alcohol. If this beat was playing for that scene, it would have to be ironic. It'd have to be irony. It would have to be something that went wrong. And then the lights come on. Tell me that does not fit the scene. Fast forward. Why you guys didn't fucking tell me I was dancing with? Because you were so happy. Just think back, man. I was the only dance you had all night. Yeah, that sample. The sample is making you choose some very odd. Yeah, one bad decision is leading to another bad decision on this one. It just keeps on tumbling down. When you put it like this, don't it feel like that? Don't it feel like, but you were so happy. Yeah, I will go back to the drawing board on that melody. Like, it wants to shake it like a red nose, but I ain't got no nose. Bryce, Be Nice, Lewis, Homecoming. Let's hear this.
Goom, ga, 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 goom, ga.
Just leave him alone. Bro said Guga. I hear you, bro. I'm doing everything vocally. I hear. It's very impressive. It's very impressive. Very impressive. That takes a lot of work. That takes a lot of work, man. That takes a lot of work. I do give you the utmost props on those vocals. Yeah, man. Utmost props. I think this is the wrong channel to choose a Drake cover. Can't stand that nigga around here. No disrespect. Can't stand anything that got to do with him. Let me spin this wheel. But man, props to you, bro. Definitely sounded interesting, man. JD Venom, self-promotion is what this is called. Let's hear it. How much time we got left? All right, you got 44 minutes if you want to skip the line, but we are starting right on that dot, and we're going to keep it moving from there.
Can knock me down for here or no reason.
That's a fact.
I'm getting bigger, larger by the seasons.
That's a fact.
Get any nigga, he'll get defeated.
That's a fact.
I speak the truth for the truth.
Hey,
bullets get loose.
I just know where I'm going at. That's a fact. Can't let a hater knock your boy off track. Couple bumps there, learn my lesson in the trap. Better yet, I just put myself on the map.
Nigga.
I just know where I'm going at. That's a fact. Can't let a hater knock your boy off track. Couple bumps there, learn my.
I really want artists over beats like any beat. I really want you to think of yourself as a drum and whether or not you would play what you're rapping over a beat. The beat is. Would you really say? Because that's how you rap and it's slowing down everything.
Lesson in the trap. Better yet, I just put myself on the map.
Just believe it when they see it. You can't learn a lesson if you go undefeated. Living in my basement, I feel the cold from the seasons. They say they will support you, but you know they is some demons. They just leeching and they scheming. Yeah, a fact, big facts. Get back. Got so many haters.
The verse is better rhythmically, but it's this is one of those verses where the voice is falling flat. Your rap has a key, and you're not capturing it.
They just hoping I'm gone. Stepping on the edge, they'll push me on God. They want an explanation, then I guessing I'm God. I do what I have to. That be a hustle and hustles. I grow if I have to, just to be official. So many people got issues. Line them up against the wall, take them down like I
just know where I'm going at. That's a fact. Can't let a hater knock your boy off track.
Can't let her love not at all for the try. That's your key, bro. That's your key.
Track. Couple bumps there, learn my lesson in the trap. Better yet, I just put myself on the map.
Yeah, your delivery is falling really flat on this one. And that's just, you got to be more conscious about the tone that you're using for something like this, and then rhythmically, like really get in that pocket. I think you're trying to sell lyrics that are not filling up the pockets that you want your delivery to fill up. You're trying to make your delivery fill up more pockets than the rapping is actually filling up. And you can't, this is not the era anymore where you can just deliver it to you can't deliver the rhythm. You have to actually perform the rhythm, and you have to fill in those pockets with words. That's why sometimes it's better not to just recite what you wrote, but to leave options open to add words that are not on the paper that you're reading from. But I can tell on this one that you're really close to reading everything that you wrote down, and it's not benefiting the process at all. Haku, Cacti. Let's hear this one. Just a beat. Thank you and hello. sound like a school project. It sound like a school project. It sound like a school project. Sound like somebody sent you home to make a Dr. Dre beat and you didn't want to make one. I feel like at a different time period, I could see artists gravitating towards this one, maybe like 2006, 2007. But I think that the sound selection on this one feels like it needs an update. Everything from the drum one shots to the actual presets that you're using, everything feels like it needs an update. It feels like a blast from the past. And I don't think that it's paying homage. I think it just sounds like it's outdated. But some quality one shots will help that process. If you're looking for some high quality drums that'll get you right, look no further.
Curtis King, it's time to plug your shit. Go on and plug your shit. Plug your shit. Go on and plug your shit. Won't you take your wallet out and spin? Spin with me. CurtisKing.com. We got courses, packs, sound packs.
CurtisKing.com has all your needs. CurtisKing.com has all your needs. Everything that I talk about, I teach. Everything that I talk about, I teach. Everything that I have in terms of sounds, I have drum sounds for you that you would absolutely love. I have a pack called the Schlump Pack. I got sounds like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you need that, I got that. You feel me? No matter what we talk about, sir. All of those, I got a back end, I got a booty on it. Oh yeah. All sounds from scratch. You'd love it. You would love it. You'd love it. CurtisKing.com. All right. But that's there when you need it. Other than that, let's get it back to here. What's the time? 37 minutes. Look, It's Green. Seriously is the name of this song. Let's hear it. This song is not directed to you. This is a demo I've been working on. The more feedback, the better. Thanks for being honest. This song is not directed at you. This is a demo I've been working on.
I was not feeling that. It's not payday. That one, what do we say? Cause that wasn't it, man.
Don't post it. Don't post it, man. That's the vibe it's giving. It's giving like not serious.
Maybe it's time for me to call it quits. I ain't got no rhymes, can't even spit. They'll say I'll throw a fit. Well, maybe I'll just spit. Mike, it's so easy. You trash tacos also cheesy. Faster than life to call me speedy. Call me lame, but wearing beefy. Starling's no name, now they see me. Try to fight, never beat me. Wanna try? Well, please, come and see it. People always trying to tell me what to do, what to say. Negative people in the get.
All right. A few things poke out at me about this one. This song is not directed at you. That's a suspect thing to say. I don't know why you would even think that I'd be thinking that you were thinking about me by the way that you put this together. But I'm getting to a point. I'm getting to a point like this. Look, it's green. I'm gonna just tell you like this. I'm getting to a certain point where it may sound elitist of me. It may sound mean of me. But I think we need to start letting people know this might not be for you. If you can listen to all the music that you've heard, and I'm assuming you've heard a lot of music. If you have listened to all the music that you've heard and you deliver this as something that is a positive representation of what you do, and you can't hear the issues going on with this one, it's not about being a beginner. It's about being an active listener. And if you can't tell how harsh the intro was and how much it's hurting and bleeding the eardrums, if you can't hear how dead the delivery feels, how off-putting the auto-tune is, it might be time to question why you're doing this. Because somebody who's driven by quality, somebody who's driven by getting better, we wouldn't land here. And if you lack that much self-awareness, that's when it may be a question of, is this something, one, I should be getting critiques for, or even doing? I very rarely say that in terms of if this is what I should be doing, but I really feel that way when I listen to this, because I hear this and I'm like, we all do things and we have blinders up for our own creativity. We all have that. These choices are so crazy. They're so lost. They're so disconnected that I'd really have to question, why do you do this? What is the purpose on what you're doing? And also, too, your quality, unfortunately, as a raw recording, is not good enough to not mix it. Oh man, you need a mix. Whatever you think is a mix, you need that before this thing hits export. The fact that you exported this, named it, uploaded it, I have a lot of questions. There's no way. Allison said this is the next one up. This is called Taste. Let's hear it.
It's all about taste, different problems on different trays. Grass ain't greener at different places. I could spin this in different ways. I could spin this to talk about taste, different problems on different trays. Grass ain't greener at different places. I could spin this in different ways. I could spin this to talk about time is like about the way the homies wasted. No sense of earth like if you raced it. Matter of faith, I'll tell you where I placed it. It's not in man because let's face it, man fail. No sense of way when you following man's trails. Send a message through him, then you gonna find him in Wales. I know if you trust Joe, nah. The shit that I've seen, I only trust Jehovah. Drunk in the spirit, that would make me sober. I ain't talking about the bottle when I drop that bar. So don't try to impress him.
Wait a minute. I ain't talking about butter when I drop that bar? Dog, some of us listen to your lyrics, man. I ain't talking about butter when I drop that bar. Whoa.
The shit that I've seen, I only trust Jehovah. Drunk in the spirit, that would make me sober. I ain't talking about the bottle when I drop that bar. So don't try to.
I'm not talking about butter when I drop that bar. I'm not talking about butter when I drop that bar. That's the first thing I thought about. Soap. Frick ass.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell
Me and
it.
Yaj on the same page. Frick ass. I'm not talking about butter when I drop. You were almost there. Then you said you were almost there. This had a nice groove to it. What made you go with that line?
Ill. No sense of way when you following man's trails. Send a message through him, then you gonna find him in Wales. I know if you trust Joe, nah. The shit that I've seen, I only trust Jehovah. Drunk in the spirit, that will make me sober. I ain't talking about the bottle when I drop that bar. So don't.
Oh man, oh man. Oh man, just thumbing through them lyrics, huh, TX Mono? He just thumbing through it.
Try to impress in my eyes.
All right, I'm good. I'm gonna go ahead and maneuver it. Man, one boy, oh boy, y'all are showing me the importance of not saying that one extra ass line that has nothing to do with it. Just because it rhymes, just because it keeps you in the rhyming pocket, sometimes it's better not to have a perfect rhyme in that situation. Sometimes it's better to not choose violence. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't get a perfect rhyme. Official Grayness says, only God could judge me. All right. Peace and victories, Curtis. Hip hop lives forever. You dig? Let's hear what you got.
Only God could judge me. Only God could judge me.
Not all bars grip the same. You're a freak.
Only God could judge me.
I said bottle. I ain't talking about butter when I drop that I ain't talking about bottle when I drop that bar. Do you understand it doesn't make it better? I need you to give me the full line. Bottle is still crazy. I'm not talking about bottle when I drop that bar. What's the full line? Explain to me the full line now before I get into this. I think you just made it even freakier. What's the full line, my friend? Come on, man. Come on, dog. What's the full line? Alcohol bar, have bottles. Oh, man. I ain't talking about a bottle when I drop that bar. Nah, that hell nah. Courtney, you are a genius. And your mind just opens up and expands to horizons. I don't think most listeners are gonna go there. It's just an awkward line. I ain't talking about a bottle when I drop that bar. It's a stretched metaphor. He over here, officer. I said bottle, man. It don't matter how many times you say what you said it.
Yeah.
I heard. I ain't talking about butter when I drop that bar. That's what I heard. Butter come in the bar too.
Mind stay mind over matter. Don't let them make you think you don't matter. That's why I'll keep climbing the ladder. Leather jacket with the zippers feeling better. I work hard for mine. If it came down to it, I would starve for mine. I'ma show you all how stars should shine. I'm blessed, so blessed that she was stand.
You know, sometimes I'm sure people around you encourage you, like, man, show more of your personality. And you be like, yeah, I did want to do this little Michael Jackson thing. Well, do that Michael Jackson thing.
It's feeling better.
Grayness, you know you my dog, but Grayness, what the fuck? Grayness, you know you my dog. You know you my dog, Grayness. You've submitted many a times to this. What the fuck, bro? What the... All right, we're going to go back to the old critique my beats. I'm done here. I'm fucking done here. No more free entries. All these free entries are causing injuries. We're going back to the old school critique. Y'all gonna have to email this shit over now. We need some quality control, because what the fuck? No, that's the problem, y'all. You thought it was the Joker. He was emulating Michael Jackson because he had a bad line before that.
Keep climbing the ladder. Leather jacket with the zippers feeling better.
Michael Jackson with the zipper swinging better.
I work hard for mine. If it came down to it, I would start. Don't let them make you think you don't matter. That's why I'll keep climbing the ladder. Leather jacket with the zippers feeling better. I work hard for mine. If it came down to it, I would starve for mine. I'ma show you all how stars should shine. I'm blessed, so blessed that she would stand next to me. So blessed that you see the best in me. So blessed it's me that you came to see. I'm blessed, so blessed with all of the time I've had. So blessed through all of the times that passed. So blessed, I don't know why I was mad.
Why your girl mad? Miss Milliam, why you mad and want to cut the stream off? Why you want to cut the stream off? What we do? I ain't never hog tie nobody. Why you want to cut the stream off? We having such a good time. Why my friend J Milliam can't come out here and play? Why you can't play? Why you can't play? We was having a good time. Why he can't play with us no more? What the hell are we listening to? What the hell are we listening to? I'm trying to go to sleep. You know, with all due respect, maybe it is time for you to leave, J Milliam. Throw the headphones in. She's trying to go to sleep. And the last thing she's trying to hear is this. Oh, Fisher Greenness, man, boy, you are a sleep paralysis demon to J Milliam's lady. You are a sleep paralysis demon that goes.
I work hard for mine. If it came down to it, I would starve for mine. I'ma show you all how stars should shine. I'm blessed, so blessed.
If you were asleep,
mind state mind over matter. Don't let them make you think you don't matter. That's why I'll keep climbing the ladder. Leather jacket with the zippers feeling better. I work hard.
I cannot believe you did that and you dubbed it. All right, let me get another vocal on that he. Yeah. He. All right, one more time. He. Greenness, you know you my dog. You ain't never gonna see. You know I'm never gonna lead you wrong nowhere. All right, let me get another one. He. All right, that was a little bit too deep. He. All right, okay. Let's go a little bass on that one. He. Let me hear it back.
Leather jacket with the zippers feeling better.
It's just the extra he. Outside of this one,
I work hard for my.
The beat feels a bit distant in this mix. This is the top of the year. The beat feels a bit distant in this mix. It almost feels like the snare. I feel like the drums were overly compressed and too crushed. They're too boxed in, and the way that whoever's mixing this and trying to achieve a fuller mix, they're leaning in towards squashing everything to make it feel like a cohesive family of sound. But it like everything feels like it's brick walling. Feels like it's just flattened against the surfaces. It's balanced, but it's balanced by force. That's what I'm getting.
And if it came down to it, I would starve for mine. They don't want the running main. All I know is I gotta keep running main. Now everybody freeze as I roll.
There's definitely a key there too to unlock for the delivery for sure. Okay, what do we got? 20 minutes left. These are the last calls for skips. I will hang around for your skips, but for the freemiums, we're gonna keep it moving. I think we need to do a throwback critique my beats because two things. One, I want to offer cash prize to the best song of the night, but usually the cash prize comes from all of like a percentage of the entries that come in that night, right? That's how I can guarantee that you'll be paid that night. I want to do that, and maybe I'll do that on Wednesday, but I want to bring that back because I mess with Nero. I like the organization on it. But sometimes, one thing, it takes 2 to 3 days to process payments. So I'm not working for free, but like, I'm kind of working for the next 2 days. I don't see no money in for this. So I kind of feel like we need to do another one of those. And then that way we could do a cash prize and then handle it from there. But we'll come back. We'll come back to it. But it's a part of me that does miss doing it the other way. Maybe break this up with the who's and the ha's. I'm done. I'm so done. Cowboy Trey, armed to the teeth. Let's hear it. Hey, Chaos 911, if you don't have enough psychedelics to get through this and you're trying to get off your stand-up comedy routine, fucking leave. I don't know what logical human being walks in somewhere and complains about being there when you could leave. Nobody here will miss you. Stop trying to force us to miss you. You can leave. It ain't good enough unless you can leave a fart on the way out. I get it. Like, what is the point? Cowboy Trey, I'm sorry. Continue.
Days have not been the same since those flowers were planted in my neighborhood. Take me as prisoner to your love, and these roses
of course, Yash.
grow on no more. A faith that you gave me, a word that just saved me. Forget that you made me this crazy, a crack in my chest, a space to be filled. Your hands are still bleeding. If I could forgive you, open up your heart, close your eyes again. This is just the start. Your ride is almost here. Let your faith get down.
The sound is interesting to me. The idea is interesting to me. The mix is loose. It mixes loose like diarrhea. There's a lot of great ideas that are just floating in its own space right now. This one definitely needs more glue to make it a warmer listening experience. But right now, it sounds like the beat is very airy, even to the drums. It feels like it's very airy and such a second thought in the grand scheme of things. What else? The vocals sound strong, but I think once again, you're gonna want to compact those more. This is an example of I think width was applied, stereo width was applied to create a more airy and clear end result. But I think a lot of the sounds just sound disjointed right now. And it definitely needs more love on the drums, more love on the low end.
Sisters, brothers, get your tickets, and I'll see you on the 13th planet from the sun.
Okay.
Real me.
I like the idea. You know what though? Something's bothering me about this one. Something is seriously bothering me about this one. If I don't do this, I would feel a certain type of way. I'm going to analyze this one. Okay. 80% chances made by a human. Good. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. There were some abrupt endings in that one. Some unnatural voicing in that one that felt AI-ish. But Cowboy Trey, it isn't even a name, Cowboy Trey. That just smells like AI. You gotta ask those questions now. Is the vocal mix on the chorus that's causing the issue? It's the whole thing for me. It's the whole thing. Ebony V, I be waiting. Female single in Chicago. Shout out to Chicago. Y'all been showing up today. Up and coming with the new project I'm working on. Let's see what you've been working on, Ebony V. Is this an IG reel? Hopefully it shows up. They don't always be showing up.
Gave all I had, I took the risk, you damaged us. You looked me deep into my eyes and said, you know this forever, right? You knew my places, I let you in. I love when we're laying skin to skin, body to body, so synchronizing. You talk me through, we harmonizing. Come to my senses, I start realizing how good you really took shit far. Now what am I supposed to do? Cause my routine changed, that's major too. Not one to blame, you know this is insane. Why can't you change just like the seasons are? I'll be waiting, I'll be waiting, I'll be waiting, I'll be waiting.
Oh, I wish we could have heard more. Shout out to Ebony V. That was fire. That was fire. That was fire. Lot of mix on this one, a lot of control over the vocals. The production was solid on that one. Yeah, I definitely would like to hear more of that. I'll reserve judgment, but I think the visuals are fire. All of that came together really nice. All right, as we are nearing the end, you got 30 minutes if you want to make sure that we listen to it, but if not, we'll leave it to the good old randomizer. Reese Row Wolfpack. Let's hear it.
That's what I'm God. Bro, get this shit together. I swear to God, nigga. I swear to God, nigga. My daddy told me, Ro, you better rap and get it in. Though you lonely, turn that silence to some sense. It just makes sense to push a bitch that's cruising off the fence. It just makes sense to tell it how it is, fuck offense. I'm fucking with winners, decision made just for the dinner. And fuck all these feelings, I beat that shit down in my center. I'm smoking the listen, talk to my mama, having visions. Who you getting? I'm kicking this shit ridiculous, you can hear it. We gon' rush your cap and overthrow like it's Jan 6. Quiet for too long, I got that glow. You can't have this, yearning to blow. I'm a Moab, aiming right at your folks. I'm from the Ave off Crestwood, shit I thought you should know. He told me go and be a soldier for the fam. Pops, you know I am. Though I live a rhyme, I ain't no lamb. So I'm going ham, Wolfpack. My brothers with me know it really, so we took that. Blowing icky, God forgive me, we gon' push back and keep it moving. If you try, just watch your back, or my big club gon' get the shooting. Woke up to get it, my feelings really indifferent. In it to win it, the shit is really religion. Four on the pinky, shit, that shit just glisten. Pedal the metal, but then we just blowing the pistons.
Whoever is editing these vocals, they're cutting you off way too soon at the end of your lines. I know they're trying to cut out the dead air, but they're cutting off where your words are naturally supposed to be landing.
Seeing the vision, but that nigga got the switching. Like I took my nigga and my bitch, that shit get vicious. I'm gon' be okay though, cause it ain't gon' be delicious. And if that
they're not even doing a soft fade out. That shit is just cutting you in a really awkward way.
Motherfucker don't deny these niggas get finished. I'm from the land of the villains where niggas whipping the Benzes, where the bases and the dealers broke at the end of the pendants. When the bases and the dealer bro at the end of the pen. He told me go and be a soldier for the fam. Pops, you know I am. Though I live a rhyme, I ain't no lamb. So I'm going ham. Whoop, pack. My brothers with me know it really, so we took that. Blowing inky, God forgive me, we gon' push back.
What's up, Mike Hits?
Keep it moving. If you try to watch your back, or my big gun gon' get the shooting.
All right, there it is. Reese Row. Everything else sounded pretty solid. Except for them cuts. Them cuts are as my man said, it's violent. Those are hella violent cuts. Young Theodore Crow. Let's hear what this is about.
Sit back on my belly like Buddha. Rolled up the smelly, then I went to tie my shoes up. Everything's burn certified, white ash. The feds ride past, not trying to see the pen, so I might dash. Grab the pen, then rhyme and write math. Ash a spliff anytime, anywhere, cause I'm light down. Stack the static in layers with the cabbage. How I manage going ham and turn the jam into a seance. What does the ink weigh? I already spat, it doesn't matter what I think, mate. Don't mind the chat, it wasn't that, it was a piss take. The smoke that doesn't go into my lungs is what the wind takes. What does the ink weigh? I already spat, it doesn't matter what I think, mate. Don't mind the chat, it wasn't that, it was a piss take. The smoke that doesn't go into my lungs is what the wind takes. Pop shop, gotta stop the game for a layup switch. Better fucking shut your fucking mouth when I say it, bitch. If you wanna come south, you gotta pay a bit. Sensei of what to say and how to lay it quick. Me and Mother Nature, Luke and Leia in the manger. It really doesn't matter if you got your chatter on the laser disc. Battling occasionally to get these rappers major pissed. If it wasn't here already, then I came with it.
Y'all said it's something about UK rappers I don't like. I hope that's not considered racist. That's the most Bay Area thing for you to say, y'all. That's the most West Coast thing for you to say. It's something about UK rappers I don't like. I hope that's not considered racist. I don't think that's considered racist. They might call it xenophobic. You feel me? But like, I don't think that's xenophobic. I just think it's a preference thing. I'll tell you this: the further West Coast you go, the harder tough talk. The harder it is to get tough talk off with an accent. We don't be believing shit. We don't be believing shit. When we like you could be cutting one of us right across the neck with a knife, and we'd be like, "You still said that shit with an accent. I don't believe you, but I hope I get paramedics soon." It's an inner bias because we hear shit so aggressive on a daily basis out here. Like that's the only thing that gets a reaction out of us. That's the only thing that gets a reaction out of us. It don't matter what it is. The drill. I get what you're saying, but like I don't dislike it. It was something very alluring, something that drove me, something that pulled me in as a listener. That's what pulls me in as a listener. I'm listening. I'm like, this is intriguing. However, even for a beat or a song that is 1:36, I needed some kind of switch up in contrast in the flow. You melded in for something so short. I think you melded in way too soon. And I shouldn't feel that way about something that's pretty much one verse. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know. That's what I got so far from this one. Yeah, there it is. What's the time? 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Yeah, on. All right, be real, obsessed with red sweaters. Okay, let's see what this is talking about. Thank you for your honesty. Same here now.
Read the part of you that died in me, replaying memories of enemy. Our people still was wrong, blinded by our people pleasing. How much betrayal till we say enough of the leeching? We're tired of pain seeking. I'm believing forever, but my soul said love me better.
38 seconds in, you're already hurting the listener's ears. I need to see where this is going. This is 1:30 seconds into it. Nothing is dropped. No chance for me. If for no other reason, your vocals are mixed entirely too harsh for the ears. This is not easy on the ears at all. This is actually very, very harsh on the ears. Look at that. I'm just hitting this randomize button and look who it comes to. Of course, Yaj. Do we even have a brutally honest feedback if Yaj don't show up one time. Y'all said if I had a verse on Single, another Kehlani song I wanted to hear myself on. Okay, well, let's hear it.
How you got my heart and put it down and pick it up again? You know you make me wanna send you to the motherland. You about a hand while you eating out the other hand. I'm a lover, not a fighter, but I'll show you hands. The way you acting made me feel like I don't even know you, man. Even before your OnlyFans, I was your only fan. Trust me, you ain't gotta see the vision, but I know the plan. Look, don't need that energy around me. In the valley all day.
Even before your OnlyFans, I was your only fan. Damn. That might make somebody give up all their subscriptions.
Is that you will find a way to drown me.
Almost.
Just know that you could never leave me where you found me. I'm a learner and a grower and a shower. Never doubt me, but I'm straight. Patient, but you make it so hard to communicate. Patient, but I don't know how much of it I could take. I'ma be single for a while. Change the number if you ever.
He said, dudes have only fan pages, and I'm here going to work every day like an idiot. First of all, that would be the assumption that she's only directing this towards a man. You don't know what preferences are out there. You don't know nothing now. Second of all, there's another assumption being made that someone would actually sign up to your OnlyFans. You say it like you got a choice. That's what I'm see? All these assumptions now. Stop making these greasy hand assumptions. And the other assumption is that you think you would have some subscribers if you just quit work and decided to start a Only Nows? No nows. You cannot put up greasy hand pictures. I thought about the assumption, but it got in the way of my joke. So flawless victory, Yash. Yajless. I'm gonna call it, instead of flawless, I'm gonna call it Yajless victory. Yajless victory. Flawless, Yajless victory. Flawless victory. Yeah, you have absolutely one of the most consistent pockets, consistent deliveries. I think that you would be a very great compliment to records like this. And I love that you insist on adding verses to songs like this. I think that's super dope. That's super dope. All right. Yeah. Per usual. 46 seconds. What we doing? We gonna do one more? One more. Let's do one more. And I'll stop the timer when we're there. Might as well. Ron Parks, the intro. Let's hear it. Y'all gonna stop sampling 007 or you finna get sued.
Full of fade right now. You not in tune, then it's probably best to pipe down. Bars and red, getting full of fade right now. You not in tune, then it's probably best to pipe down.
Right said.
Like that surrounding me, till them blessings tie with me. Totally hold it down. And nigga know your boundaries. And feel like that surrounding me, till them blessings tie with me. Totally hold it down. And nigga know your bounds. You can say your grace, you know I save your grace. Buckshot, 808. Never met a nigga that hate the Wayne. Tryna get the money, then daisy chain. From the shower, niggas don't play the same. You won't fire what niggas think I bathe the flame. Come here, disappear like David. You get it, I'll get it. Split it and pull up in foreign cars and push them to the limit. Got no cushion in the Civic, so I don't get comfortable. Bags in my eyes, then still I rise. Mama like what they done to you, I need that bread, cheese. I don't wanna waste my time. Niggas is hating, I cannot read your mind. So many people I had to leave behind. They just wasn't worth my
I didn't like when you started to get too R&B-ish on this one. It started to soften up the seriousness of the tone, but this is, you didn't go too far yet. Please don't start singing high notes at the end of this.
So I had to step back, step back, step back, hey, step back, step back, step back, hey, step back, step back, step back, hey, step back, step back, step back, hey. Bars and red, getting full of fade right now. You not in tune, then it's probably best to pipe down. Bars and red, getting full of fade right now. You not in tune, then it's probably best to pipe down. Feel like that's around.
dare you talk about somebody knowing their boundaries as you using this sample without getting it cleared? You better know your boundaries. Your legal boundaries. They finna show you some. They finna show you some boundaries. That LiAngelo Ball flow? No, you did not say that man got a LiAngelo Ball flow. LiAngelo Ball. Sound like this, man, and I did them in them band. He sound more like he sound like if Lil Yachty sound like he got a nose full of snot, LiAngelo Ball sound like he finna spit it out. Like they're in two different steps of the process of congestion. Like LiAngelo sound like he was congested, but he about to spit out. He like, and then Yachty sound like, oh, I haven't even blew my nose yet. Oh, man, blew my nose yet. He sound like he all up in here stuffed up. I'm not Ayo-ing nothing. I said what I said. And LiAngelo didn't. He just like, he just like, I'm gonna just keep it right here. I'm gonna just keep it right here. Tell me he don't sound like that. I'm gonna just keep it right here. Don't even worry about it. Yeah. I'm a swerve and I wanna show. I'm a home and I wanna work. Like he just holding it in on his bottom lip. I'm a show and I wanna show. Whoa. They go that I wanna go. Whoa. That's what it is. Round of applause for everybody who sent your music in. So, I leave for South by Southwest on the 13th, and I'm going from the 13th, I believe, until the 15th. And I wanted to ideally this week or next week do another tournament, but it's going to be fitting in way too much. I may still save it because it's March. So I may do the tournament either next week, the 16th through the 20th, or I may do it the 23rd to the 27th. But no matter what, just know we're doing a March tournament for Critique My Beats tournament. And that's happening. But this week, I think you might see me there, Miss Rag to you. Okay, well, I'll see you there then. You may be out there, TX Mondo. Yeah, if you out there, for sure, tap in with me. What's up, Veronica? If you out there, tap in with me. March Madness. Yep, it's March Madness time. How do we not do a March Madness critique, right? Critique My Beats tournament. So, a meetup will be dope. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'll see y'all here tomorrow. I'm doing a lot of these stories right now, and I'm getting back, getting my rhythm back. Just doing a bunch of stories, knocking stuff out. Let's do another critique tomorrow, or brutally honest feedback tomorrow. And then on Monday, we'll do another one for the cash prize. And we'll figure that out. I don't know how to do that with Nero yet, but we'll figure that out. But I'll be back here tomorrow, 3:30 Pacific time. I'll set up a reminder for that. And Wednesday, and then possibly even a Thursday. That way I will be trained for the March Madness, which will be probably the week of the 16th to the 20th. I got to figure out a more organized way to go about that, but nonetheless, we'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. That's up to me to figure out. But yeah, I'll see y'all here tomorrow. And yeah, thank y'all for submitting your music. Thank you, moderators, for holding it down. Just say you're doing them all week. I don't want to speak too soon, because I'll be like, I say that shit, Yash, and I'll be like, I don't want to listen to nothing today. And I want that option to be able to pull back. I'm talking a big game right now. But Tuesday I might be like, man, fuck all that shit. I was supposed to have an interview on Saturday at a certain time. And damn it, the person had got the dates mixed up or the time mixed up, and I had everything set up, and I ended up having to cancel it because I had another commitment, and that shit just drained me. It just drained me. Because like taking all this stuff down from upstairs, downstairs, setting the cameras up, getting there's so much mental steps to do this. And that was the second time that we had to reschedule it. And I just was like, you know what? I'm doing nothing today. And that's what I did Saturday. I was like, I'm doing nothing today. Until I had the other commitment at the end of the night. But yeah, let me hold off. But I do believe tomorrow for sure we can get back in and make it happen. But much love to y'all. Thank y'all for the laughs. Thank y'all for the moderators for kicking out these weird people. You feel me? What else? Stay safe, stay productive. Thank you everybody who submitted your music. Great work. What else? What else we got? I think that's it. New content is up. Until I see you mañana, have a good one. Come join the Patreon, patreon.com/Curtis King TV. If you have more information or need more information, we right over there. All right.